Welcome to the More Gems Show. I'm Steve Moriarty, your host, and with me tonight is Carrie Abranovich, who is my son Michael's fiance. Welcome,
Hi, everyone.
Carrie.
Thank you.
She's going to help us tonight showing the jewelry, because tonight we're featuring 27 of our newest designs. These are things we finished in the last few months preparing for Christmas. So you're going to see some of these first, and you're going to have an opportunity to buy these at a 15% discount. Doesn't sound like a lot, but we're not known for discounting, so this is a significant discount for us, and you're going to see these pieces first, and they're really some beautiful pieces we're going to show you tonight. We do have a giveaway tonight, and Carrie, if you want to tell them about the giveaway.
Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway. How to enter, you have to text GEMMY, GEMMY, to 855-445-0899 to enter the giveaway. So you're going to text GEMMY to that phone number, and I'll say it again, 855-445-0899 to enter in to win one of the giveaways we're doing tonight.
So and it's there right at the top of the screen for you to see too.
As well. Yeah.
And we're giving away 7 or 8 pieces tonight, including some Tanzanite earrings, some sterling silver pieces with some unique gemstones that have been discovered in the last few years, including Aquaprase, which is a beautiful type of chrysoprase, and some petersite, right?
Labradorite.
I have petersite too,
Yeah,
don't I?
petersite too.
Maybe I don't. Okay, no petersite. and a few Ethiopian opals. So definitely go on and sign up for the giveaways, and we'll be giving away throughout the night as we're showing the jewelry.
You want to tell them how to shop?
If you go to the green bar at the top of the screen, you'll find... is it not at the top of the screen? Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. When you go on our website, MoreGems.com, go to the top, the green bar, and click on it, and it'll show you all the pieces that we're showing tonight. So, some of the things we're showing tonight are a little on the expensive end. There's quite a variety. But we're also going to give 15% off all the pieces on both MoreGems.com and TanzaniteJewelryDesigns.com. So you have an opportunity to buy those through, I think it's December 9th.
Yep.
Okay. And use the code GIFT15 to get the 15% off.
Right now, it's just on MoreGems. We don't have it set up for Tanzanite jewelry designs, but we can do that real quick.
Oh, okay. It right now, apparently it's just set up on MoreGems, which is where the show is based. But we'll have it on Tanzanite Jewelry Designs soon. So if you have a problem using that gift code, just come back and it'll be available shortly. So let's, I was going to tell you about our staff, which I haven't done. This will give you a chance to go to Jimmy and or go to the, where do they go? Carrie, tell them again. Anyway, it'll give you a chance to sign up for the giveaway. We've had a really good year. It's unusual that in the situation that we're in, all of us are in, with COVID, that we've had such an exceptional year, just been very, very busy. And I really want to give thanks to my employees. They've all done a great job keeping up with things, for as much business as we've gone through. Alice is our sales manager. She's here tonight, and she handles much of what goes on the floor, the sales floor, and she's just done an incredible job. And I have to give great thanks to her. And her assistant on the floor is Tracy. Tracy pretty much greets everybody, does a lot of the sales, and she also assists me in putting the items on the websites to get ready for you to purchase. So appreciate your help, Tracy. In our shop, Margot, who you'll see a couple pieces from tonight, She is a really, really good jeweler. You know, when we have something that needs a special touch, she's the one that gets it. She can set stones amazingly, and so she gets all the toughest jobs that we have. And then, of course, Chris is our designer, Christopher Michael Designs, and quite a few of the pieces on the show tonight are from him. And he's been with me the longest, other than my wife, here, and he just does a great job designing. He's one that can pretty much do anything. There's a lot of things he doesn't want to do, but he can pretty much do anything. And then, oh, yeah, yeah, and LD is in our shop, and LD is her real name is Lady Destiny, and she also does some design, and she's our newest person in the shop, and Michael's done a lot to help her come a long way, and she's really done a great job in setting. She sets a lot of our diamonds, and also sets most of our Tanzanite earrings. We sell a lot of Tanzanite earrings, and I know it's not her favorite thing to do, but she does it anyway. So
Some big stuff too.
yeah, she's very, very talented for being very young. I mean, she's 23, and she is just very talented. So thanks, LD, for all the work you've done. Couldn't keep up without you. And then, of course, there's Michael. Michael's in charge of the production tonight, and I think he's done a really good job. This is a real complex production. Hopefully it's going to go well. We'll see. You know.
Lots of hours at home setting this up.
Little cussing involved, too, and
Maybe not.
not too much.
Maybe at
Okay.
me. I don't know.
So Michael's been with me a long time, since he's been in high school. Well, he's been with me since he was born, but so since he was in high school, he's worked with us, and he just does a great job. He's got his own website now, mineralmite.com, where he does crystals and mineral specimens, and that's going very well for him. And so hopefully he doesn't end up just doing that and not doing my work, but he's very talented, and just happy we have him. And then, of course, I think last but not least is my wife, Nancy.
No, you got the other son too.
I forgot the other son. Well, he's not here tonight.
Where is Jeff?
You know, he's had some exposure to COVID, so we didn't let him come in tonight. But Jeffrey, who was with me in the early days of our retail store, and he started MoreGems.com. He went to school for what's his degree in?
Probably digital marketing.
Digital marketing or something with computers. And he's a search engine optimizer, and he does a lot of people's websites, and he does ours also. But he created MoreGems.com and got us started on the internet, and now it's more than 50% of our entire business, and keeps growing rapidly. So thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. And last but not least, my wife, Nancy, who is the reason I'm still in business, because left on my own, I'd have had us in a poorhouse quickly, because I spend all I've got and more, you know.
I've witnessed this.
And she's held me back, and sometimes I felt she held me back, but she kept me in business. Now she's kind of released the reins and given me a little more room to spend what I want. But I have to thank her greatly. I love her much, and she's just been the most important part of this business. So thank you, Nancy. So, all right. So hopefully you're all signed up, and because we'll do a giveaway sporadically throughout the show. So let's start with the first piece, and this is a design that Christopher Michael did. Christopher Michael is my nephew, my brother Larry's son, and I should mention Larry, because Larry was a big part of my business when we were wholesale and well beyond that into the retail. But Larry was my primary cutter for years while I was on the road. He was the one in the shop doing all the gem cutting. So Larry's retired now, but I want to thank him too. So this design that Christopher Michael did, this won the Gem Vision Matrix Design Contest. This was a design contest for the computer-aided design. It's the software that we use, and this he entered along with Chris. How many others were in the?
I think there were 87 entries.
Yeah, there was 87 different entries into this. Matrix is one of the primary jewelry design computer softwares, and Chris won Best of Show with this, and this was judged by all the ones that entered it. So it was a judgment of his peers that decided that his design was the best. And it is a beautiful design. We've sold it with several different stones, and this one's made up with a blue zircon. This particular blue zircon weighs 5.59 carat. It's set in 18 karat yellow gold and accented with diamonds. So a real nice design. It's got pattern all over it, including underneath, and
Very detailed.
and the zircon is really an amazing zircon. If you look at the picture, the zircon's actually a little more green than what this camera will show. The picture in the center of the screen is more accurate as far as the color of the stone, but amazingly brilliant stone, and just a deeper color than you typically would find in blue zircon. We have a really good source that's in Cambodia, and every year we get 5 or 6 of these really top quality pieces. Unfortunately, this year it's not going to happen because the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show has pretty much been canceled now because of COVID. So this is where we run into a lot of foreign dealers and make some really great buys, but it's not happening this year, unfortunately. So this is a really beautiful piece. The appraised value, which appraisals, this is what we use for appraisals. This is Gem Guide. This is a market-driven independent pricing guide where this company goes to the major trade shows, including the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, and they source out pricing from all the manufacturers or all the gem dealers that are in Tucson, and they determine what the wholesale price of stones is, and they publish this guide based on that and other shows around the world. So we are basing this appraised price on the recommendations of what they say that the world price for these stones are. So this first price of $47.45 is based on the Gem Guide. Our regular price online is $39.80, and with the 15% off, it's going to be $33.80. So it's 18 karat, 5 karat 59 in the zircon. Just really, really a beautiful piece.
It fits pretty nice too. If you're wondering, like, it kind of looks bigger, but it fits like really nice on your hand.
Yeah, nice,
Show again.
comfortable piece.
very
And did you show
comfortable.
the inside?
Like that.
Yeah, because there's pattern on the inside too.
Oh,
It's
no, I
really,
didn't
really
even
nicely
realize that,
patterned
so I
throughout.
don't know if you can kind of tell, but
Yeah.
there's some pattern on the inside, and it does. I would say it looks exactly like the photo that's below this. Like, I know you said it was a little bit more bluer in this picture here, but I feel like when I'm looking at it, it looks exactly like that.
Like the
Photo,
photo.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
We work
a
really
little bit more
hard to get the
greener.
photos correct. I get very few complaints that what was pictured is not what you received. So trust the photos and the videos. And we don't have the videos tonight of these pieces, but they are online, and you can see the full video of the piece, which is really helpful. All right, up next is a pink sapphire. And this is really an amazing pink.
It's,
You know, I've had a lot of pink sapphires, and I have pink sapphires from Madagascar, but they never hit the intensity of pink that this stone has. These come from Sri Lanka, and this particular stone weighs 1.7 carat. Accuracy of this picture is inaccurate because the picture below is really as intense a pink as this is. It looks like fuchsia color, or just a really, really hot pink. You know, it's a color you only see from Sri Lanka, and you see it rarely. This particular piece I actually bought from a friend that was going out of business, and I bought several of his stones that he's had for years, and he just quit the business and sold out what he had left, and this was just one amazing stone amongst them. So this is a carat 7. It's a pink sapphire, a very clean stone. It's a VS quality stone. Has 22 points of diamonds. And comes from the Gem Island. That's what Sri Lanka is, Gem Island. You know, Sri Lanka produces so many different stones, and in quantity. It's one place I haven't been, but I would like to get there before I can't travel anymore. And soon, hopefully, I'll be able to travel again once we get over this COVID. But this piece appraises at $6,330. Our price online was $29.90, and with the 15% off, it's $25.41. So this is a pink sapphire accented by 22 points of fine diamonds. And
It's kind of hard to see here, but you can kind of get an idea of,
Yeah.
you know, how big it.
not a
you know,
big piece, but a
Right.
reasonably sized piece. Yeah, it's a nice. You know, we're known for bigger pieces, but this is a really, really
Yeah, this one's
attractive
really
piece.
pretty. This
Yeah.
pink is pretty amazing.
And most of the diamonds we use are F to G color, so they're, you know, F is completely colorless, G is the next step down into near colorless, and they'll be VS quality. So nice piece. Up next is an emerald.
This one, I love this one. I told Mike yesterday I wanted this one.
So somebody please buy it so I don't have to sell it
I
to a
don't have an
relative.
emerald, actually.
I have 2 more. But this is a really, really clean stone. For an emerald,
It
it's
is.
remarkably clean. I mean, it appears eye clean. There are inclusions, as there are in all emeralds. But this one is just really, really clean stone and just a great color. So you get a lot of brilliance out of it. Brilliance is pretty much determined by refractive index. Blue zircon we looked at before has a very high refractive index, so it looks like a diamond. You know, typically emeralds are just dull, partly because of the inclusions, but also partly because of low refractive index. But this stone has a really, really good brilliance and just a remarkable color. Again, this camera's not showing the color accurately.
Right.
The accuracy of the photo below it is very accurate.
Yes, it's very emerald green. If you're looking for emerald green, this is it.
Just kind of a cool swoop to it. I like this setting.
Setting's awesome. I'm a very simple, plain person, so stuff like this always calls to me.
I forget, is it rose or yellow?
It's rose.
Okay,
Rose
rose
gold.
gold.
Yep, set in rose gold.
Yeah, it's rose gold's been really popular, and it's really good with green.
Yes.
So if May's her birthstone, you know, this is
Get it.
a good pick.
Oh, yeah. Guess I should show in case you want to see it from a little bit far away.
Oop.
You really
Yeah,
confused me now,
it's-
Mike.
yeah. There you go.
So,
Tough to get used to these
Yeah.
cameras.
so it's kind of feels more dainty, you know, like the thinner band and stuff. So, yeah, this one's beautiful. I love it.
Next is a peridot.
This one's awesome too. They're all awesome.
Bezel set,
I may be biased, but
which bezel setting is really tough. And again, Margot do this or
I think
Chris?
actually
Chris
said that.
actually said it. Good job, Chris. Yeah, Chris actually started in the shop, and you know, he does a really good job of setting. He doesn't do it often, but to set a peridot like this is really an amazing job. You know, I try not to do too many bezels with stones that aren't diamond or sapphire, things that are very hard, because it's so easy to damage a stone. But he just did a great job of setting real clean bezel work. And this is a very big peridot. Peridot just doesn't come big anymore. It did back in the 90s. You could get 50 carat peridots, but now getting big stones, this is a big stone. This one weighs 8 carat, just over 8 carat. It's set in 18 karat yellow gold. Chris designed the piece and set it. The the appraised price is $46.50. 3,350 was our price online, and with 15 off, it's $28.48. You know, a lot of 18 karat gold in it, and a big peridot. You know, again, this comes from Pakistan. Here, you want to show that piece of rough? This is a new piece of rough I just got. I got several pieces of rough from Pakistan just recently. And these are going to cut these kind of sizes. You know, I cut the first piece out of this rough, and it did cut a 10 karat, which is on the website for also 15% off. So these are some special stones yet to come, because I haven't cut big stones like this for a long time.
Yeah, this green is so gemmy. That's the
It
right
is
word.
gemmy. Yep.
Text Jemmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, text Gemmy
Text Gemmy.
at the top of the screen, 855-445-0899. We're doing giveaways, so make
Because-
sure you tune in and watch us, because you may win.
Our first giveaway is coming up shortly.
Yes. Yeah, this is really nice.
Are you going to show it? Yeah, I'm going to confuse you again.
I know. Here we go. Alright, so.
So a bigger piece, you know, but just a really extraordinary peridot.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah, this one's
This
very
is
nice as
August
well.
birthstone. You know, this particular source from Pakistan was discovered in the middle 90s. It's a source that's 11,000 feet up in the Himalayas in the northern part of Pakistan. And generally a very limited amount of time mining because of all the snow that's up there. You know, so when it was found, there was a huge amount of material available and just dwindled over the years, and now just very sporadic production. I get 8 or 10 pieces typically a year. Hopefully, I've got a new source that hopefully is going to work out for us, and I'll get more peridot, because I really love cutting peridot. I think it's just an exciting stone, because most of the sources of peridot are just not very attractive. You know, Arizona is a big source. The San Carlos mine in Arizona produces, before this source was the main producer of peridot. Burma also produces peridot, but this material from Pakistan was the finest that I've seen my entire time in business.
Yeah, he got a bunch of crystals in that
Yeah,
were
yeah.
very green, like you've never seen this green before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah,
So,
same source.
Same source, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're interested in peridot crystals, go to MineralMike.com. You run the special on crystals, Mike?
I do. 15% off.
And also 15% off.
Coupon code BF2020.
BF 2020, best friend 2020.
Black Friday.
Oh, Black
Was it Black
Friday?
Friday? Yeah, it was Black
Well,
Friday.
let's make it best friend now.
Best friend. Your new best
BF
friend.
2020
Peridot.
for 15% off on MineralMike.com. He's got great tanzanites, a lot of different crystal specimens, and you know, the peridot specimens are the best I've seen since this material originally came out. Okay, up next is a tanzanite ring. So this is a little different because we have multiples available on this. You know, this is a ring we've done real well with, and I had all these 8x6 ovals. I just bought a parcel of 8x6 oval peridots that average about 1.70 carat. And I've got 15 or maybe 20 different stones, and all very high quality. You want to show that? I don't,
You want me to show the ring or the parcel?
show the parcel.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is part of the parcel. So we're offering 10 pieces, and regularly you'll see one of these pieces online for $23.60 is the appraised price. $15.90 is our regular price, and the first 10 pieces will be $999. If you order this, you do have a choice of metals. You can do it in 14 white, 14 rose, or 14 yellow gold. And the price of $9.99 is not going to show up until you get to the checkout. When you're finally ready to pay, it'll show up as $9.99 for you. So, but really a nice ring. Like I say, average a carat 70. And these are blue violet vivid to violet blue vivid colors. And they're accented by 15 points. I think it's 15. I'm not sure what the weight. Is there? Oh, yeah, it's they're 2.5s. I'm not sure. Nice size diamonds on it,
Yeah,
and
they
very
are.
high quality. Again, FG color, SI 1 to VS2 clarity.
They're very, you can kind of tell. I mean, I know there's kind of a glare and some light when I'm showing it, but they're very like sparkly too.
Yes,
So you can kind of tell they like hit certain light. It's very sparkly.
Yeah, every one's a winner in this parcel.
Yeah, these are all.
You know, and the price of the ring is very low for this quality of Tanzanite. You'll find websites where just this stone is more than we're selling this entire ring for.
It's got some detailing too on the side a little bit. The diamonds. Yeah, the diamonds are pretty big actually on here.
Can anybody tell me what the diamond weight is in this piece? 2.4.
I think this would be like something, I don't know, like an everyday wear piece, you know, depending on which which stones you like to wear or not. But I feel like this one's, you know, kind of a more simple one, something you can get away with, you know, wearing to work every day or going shopping or whatever. So
Not too fancy.
it's not too fancy, right?
But set east to west makes it a little different. You know,
Right.
that style of setting has been real popular. So it's in 14 karat white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. You have the choice, and we'll put it together and have it to you before Christmas.
The diamonds are approximate weight of 0.10 carats.
So 10 points, a tenth of a carat is what the total weight is in these. You know, it will take, I think, delivery. We've got a delivery of these pieces coming. That's December 15th, so it's going to be 16, 17, 18 before you receive this ring, but before Christmas.
I like the diamonds on the side. I feel like it kind of makes
Yeah.
the Tanzanite really pop too.
Yeah, looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice size. So pick one, Carrie.
It's time for a giveaway, you guys. I hope we had a lot of people texting. You could be a winner. What are we going to give away?
I don't know. How about this one?
What is that one? The
This
Ammolite?
this is
Ammolite.
Ammolite.
Ammolite from
It-
Canada.
It's a fossilized ammonite.
These are really cool.
Yeah,
Can't
and,
really
and
tell.
yeah,
This Mike put it on the ring, Mike.
just the colors are really cool. It's almost an opal-like brilliance. I mean, it's just full of color. These are this is a fossil of a ammonite, which is about 70 million years old. This comes from the Bear Claw Formation in Canada, in Alberta, Canada. It was an ancient sea back then, and these were sea creatures, look kind of like a nautilus. They died and dropped to the bottom, got covered up and fossilized, and you know, part of it turned to this colorful material. It's a ragonite, which is like what pearl is.
Yeah,
So just
this
really-
color,
really
these
pretty colors.
Yeah, every time I see Ammolite when we're in Tucson, it's like, holy crap, it's like almost like a fire. It's just, in the different colors, you can kind of see like the green and I don't even know, it's like it's like some blue in the right corner.
Yeah, and these are really good quality ammonites. The surface is good and clean. You know, often they're really cracked up and just a lot of cracks running across them.
All right, we're going to announce the winner of this ring. It is Linda P.
So we're sending them a text.
So we're going to send you a text to let you know that you won. It's Ammolite, right?
Ammolite.
Ammolite ring.
It's in sterling silver,
It's in
and it's
sterling.
what's the? So it's a ring that in the store is $245. So a nice free giveaway
Yes.
for you, and
Nice.
thanks for watching.
Nice early Christmas present to yourself. I feel it's kind of nice. We've all been through the wire this year, so why not? You know, hey. Well, congratulations, Linda. Yeah, like I said, you'll be getting a text from us here soon. Do they have to do anything special to just respond to the text?
Yeah,
Or?
just respond with their address, and we'll ship it to them if they want to, or they can pick it up in the store.
Okay, yeah, so if you guys are local, you can always pick up in the store. If not, just send us your address. When we respond to you, you can send us your address and we'll ship it out to you. Or like I said, if you're local, you can come into the store and pick it up and
I
look at all
suppose
these beautiful stones while you're at it too.
we need a ring size, huh?
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
resize
Well,
it.
if you can get us your ring size, you know, we'll be communicating with you and get everything right and get it out to you.
Yeah, so Linda, I hope you're watching. Linda P, congratulations again on this ring. Hope you like it and enjoy it, and we'll be able to size it for you too as well, like you said. So no worries about that. All right, I'll keep this one to the side then
Okay.
for Linda.
All right, keep watching because there's more to come.
Yes.
Okay, next is a Scapulite,
This one is amazing.
and if Carrie's friends watching,
Oh yes, I don't know if she's watching. My nail girl Amanda. I'm pretty sure this is the one she said the other day that she really liked. So here it is. Shout out to her, and my nail is always looking good too.
So this is a Scapulite. It comes to us from Tanzania. This material is very, very sporadic production. I saw and purchased a lot of material. It would be back in the maybe late 1980s. There was a lady there in Tucson that her and her husband actually had a mine in a Tanzanite mine. They were working back then, and they're the ones that brought this Scapulite. And back then there was some pretty big pieces of Scapulite available. But from that time till now, I hadn't seen Scapulite. So this is a very recent production in the last couple of years from Tanzania, and it really produces a beautiful stone. There's not a whole lot of stones available that are this yellow. You know, diamond, of course, we get yellow, and there are a few stones. Occasionally we see tourmalines, but most yellows have secondary colors to them, not quite as yellow as this. They're more golden or have a greenish tint to them. But these are a nice pure yellow. And this is a stone I cut into a Portuguese round. This is a stone I actually cut on my new faceting machine, the Ultratech V5, and I have to recommend to all your cutters out there that this is currently the machine to buy. I mean, it really does a great job, and cutting a Portuguese like this with 161 facets is a job on any machine. But the Ultratech, with its accuracy, does a really, really great Portuguese round, and this is an example of that. You know, the Ultratech is available. It's about $39.50 for the beginning machine, which is much like all their machines. They can go up to about $5,000 for the machine with the digital gauge on it. But the reason I like Ultratech is that the company's there to support you whenever you need it, whereas all my other machines, the companies have gone out of business, and Ultratech is a company that is a multifaceted company that's not just doing faceting machines. So they're going to be around to help you, and it's just a great machine for those of you interested in faceting. But back to the Scapulite, just really, really great brilliance, a really clean stone. And of course, the cutter did a good job on it.
Yes.
We posted this one on Reddit.
Good job, Steve.
This one got 21,000 upvotes on Reddit, so people
Oh,
did really like it.
yeah, I mean, it's real popular. But Michael mentioned that it went on Reddit and got 21,000 upvotes. I don't know how many views it had. It had
Over a million.
more than 1 million
Wow.
views, and so it did really well on Reddit. So it's a piece that everybody seems to like.
Yeah, this Portuguese cut is just
It's our most popular
it's
cut.
amazing.
You know, unfortunately, there's not enough rough material that is a shape that will cut this. Otherwise, I'd cut it more often. I hate the cut because it's so labor intensive. 161 facets, and you got to go over those facets 3 times, you know, to get it to polish, and you know, so it's tedious work. But again, the Ultratech makes the work easier, but it's still a pain. But I'll continue to cut them because it makes money and they sell well. You know, people like the brilliance it has. It's like a spiraling brilliance when you look into it, and it's just remarkably brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm surprised this thing hasn't sold yet. Like,
Well, it's new. Yeah.
Yes,
It's one of the newest pieces we have.
yeah.
So it'll sell for
very
Christmas, hopefully
sparkly,
tonight.
yeah.
You know, somebody should own this piece because it is a
Yes.
cool piece. Weighs 5.52 carat, VS1 clarity, so really, really clean stone. 57 points of diamonds around it. Set in 14 karat white gold. The appraised price is $3,050. We have it online for $2,190 and 15 off. It's $1,861. So using the coupon code, what is our coupon code
Gift
tonight?
15.
Gift
at checkout.
15. So, you know, really nice piece. And later we've got a pendant also in Scapulite.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, when you go to MoreGems.com, there'll be a green banner at the top, and you'll be able to click on that. And it should bring you to a page that has all of the stuff that we're showcasing as well, and then you'll use the coupon code GIFT15 at checkout.
And you can pay with credit card. We do have financing on the site. We used to have PayPal, but PayPal, we don't know what happened today, but, you know, they've disallowed us, and, you know, we're having a little fight with PayPal at the moment, and they won't give us our money that's in there for 180 days. So I'm not sure what their problem is. Hopefully we get it resolved, but, you know, they say we're high risk, and we've been with them for 10 years, never had a claim against them. So we're a little PO'd at PayPal at the moment, so you can't use PayPal. So
Now
if
they're
anybody
gonna-
has a connection with PayPal,
They're
find out what
watching.
happened. You know, but anyway, that's how our day went today.
Always
So,
something. I
Yeah,
swear.
always something. But it's a cool Scapulite piece, and you know, what else do we have? I guess it was PayPal and no PayPal.
Do you guys do like a firm? Is that no?
We had Sezzle on one side.
Sezzle?
Do we have Sezzle on More Gems or no?
I don't remember if it's Sezzle or Klarna.
Or
Okay.
Klarna.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of the finance.
It's kind
Yeah.
of finance. Yeah, there's financing options.
So we have financing options, and you can also do layaway. You know, you have to call us to set up layaway, and we're not set up to do that tonight, right? We'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. So if you want to do a layaway, call tomorrow, and we can set up a layaway 6 months to pay 20% down. We like to see regular payments, but yeah, we'll hold it for that long for you.
Yeah, I'd run on this Scapulite because
About swoop that up.
yeah,
Well, we got 2 things for a list, Michael.
I got a long list.
And Michael's hoping we sell it too.
Please buy.
Somebody buy it, so he doesn't have to buy it for me.
All right, the next piece is a blue zircon. We have quite a few blue zircons tonight. We really like blue zircon. Blue zircon's
Yes.
December's birthstone. You know, some people think their birthstone in December is blue topaz. Never is, never was. It's a cheap alternative to blue zircon because most people can't get good blue zircons. Blue zircon more expensive, so a lot of people push blue topaz being December's birthstone, but it's not the birthstone. It is not the birthstone. But this is the birthstone. Along with, they're pushing Tanzanite to be a birthstone for December. But this has always been the true birthstone for December. And a great stone it is when you can get this kind of color and that kind of brilliance. You know, blue zircon is so brilliant. It has a diamond-like brilliance. And again, it's because of high refractive index that produces this brilliance. It's what gives diamond its brilliance. And in colored stones, this is one of the highest refractive index that's available to us for a colored gem. So just high brilliance, beautiful color. And again, a little greener than what you see in this camera light. You know, it's kind of a greenish blue and more like the picture. Although I have a hard time reproducing this color even in the Photoshop. It's, well, I shouldn't say Photoshop because I do Photoshop this color a little bit. Most of the pieces we have straight from the camera. I don't have to Photoshop anything. But some pieces like these greens, I have to touch them up and try and get them to the beautiful green they are, because this is how they come out. They look blue when actually they have that green secondary tint.
Yeah, this is definitely not showing the greener tint that it has.
Which just makes it more attractive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told Michael, because I had one on my birthday list. I had one of these zircons, and it looks like a crystal clear, like, swimming pool. That was how I described it. Like,
like the
it's
Caribbean Sea or something.
like it's just the color, the bluish green is just amazing.
Yeah, they are amazing. You know, and these are extremely deep colors in these zircons I have here, but even in their lighter colors, they're just a beautiful stone. You know, the lighter blues, just because of the brilliance, is just a very attractive, because a lot of it, most of the material looks more like aquamarine, that lighter color, but these the depth of color is what makes this a rare piece. This particular piece weighs 5 carat 25. Appraised value of, yeah, it does. Yeah. Appraised value 2,600. Online we're $1,390, and with the 15% off code of gift 15, it's $1,181. All set in 14 karat rose gold.
Rose gold.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the rose gold, it accents well the color, the bluish green.
Yeah, it does
color.
work well.
Yeah, this is very brilliance, right? Like a diamond, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yep.
very sparkly. I feel like the zircons, yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, some of our favorites, and you know, our supplier, which we do see in Tucson, and we do meet well before the show, just because we know that the first person that sees them is going to buy every one of these dark blue ones, because they, you know, the percentage is 1% of everything they have has this kind of color. So we meet well before the show and just high grade what they have. And unfortunately, again, this year Tucson's not going to be, so it's going to be a while before we have good blue zircon again. Yeah. Next piece is a bicolor tourmaline. This comes to us from the Araçuai. I think that's how I pronounce it. Araçuai mine in Brazil. This particular material started coming out in, I think, the late 1990s. I know I was doing the Denver show. We were showing as a group out there at the Coliseum. Wasn't the Coliseum, but at one of the shows out there, and this material was just everywhere. It was amazing, because this is really, really rare material. Was typically at the time only coming from the Pala mine, Himalaya mine actually, in Pala, California, produced these bicolors, and they were very expensive. You know, and then this source came out of Brazil, and the price was just remarkable. I mean, it went down to as low as $50 a carat, which or a fourth the price. But that supply lasted maybe a year and a half or 2 years, and then dwindled down to nothing. We're starting to see a little more right now coming out of Congo. We'll see some Congo tourmalines later. But these bicolors, particularly the colors with this even a split, It's not a perfect 50-50, but there's a lot of both colors. It's very
Nice.
clean. And it's just very, very difficult to get pieces that look like this. It's really, really a nice piece. I think you have a ring.
I do,
Yeah.
yes.
I think that was the incentive for us to set this one.
Yeah.
'Cause
Tourmalines are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of crystals, and I have a ring like this that has a little diamonds around it, and I get so many compliments on it. Like, what is that? It's so pretty, and it's tiny. It's smaller than this, I feel.
Yeah.
And the two colors, the bicolors, just it's pretty cool.
Yeah, fun stone.
And the gold looks great with it as well. I don't know if is this 18 karat gold? No. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
it's
it's 18
got
karat
that
yellow gold.
deeper gold.
Chris was
Yellow
the
gold.
designer. And this appraised price of $2,560. Online it's $2,190, and with 15 off it's $1,861. Another stone. You know, who bezel sets these stones like this? They're crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to damage a stone when you bezel it, but it's a great look, and you know, we take the time to, or take the risk to set them like this, but it's protective, you know, so you're going to have less problems with it when you wear it, and
I always ask I like bezel set stuff, and he's always like, no,
no,
you can't do that.
because it takes forever. You know, bezel setting this is probably, I think, 3 hours, 4
yeah.
hours,
I don't know,
Maybe.
maybe not that long.
not that
I
long,
don't know how long, I think I set this one, I don't know how long it took me, but
a couple hours anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
getting it prepared and cleaned up, and then
Yeah,
getting it
because
set in there right, yeah.
you have to hammer that metal over the stone all the way around it. There's a little air hammer, and it literally forces the metal over the stone, and one slip and I'm recutting it, you know. So
Heard quite a few slips.
yeah, I've done a few of those.
It's okay though. No one's perfect. It happens. So.
Yeah. You know, it's, you know, damage to stones during setting is relatively regular. Fortunately, our setters are really, really good, but we do damage them occasionally, and fortunately I can cut and recut them, so it works for all of us. Michael, I think we're at number 8.
Number 8.
It's time for another giveaway. It is. All right. Who do we're going to draw the names. Hold on.
So hopefully all of you are entered, and you text the word Gemmy to 855-445-0899 to enter.
Yes.
So if you're not entered, get in there, and you know, we've got several more pieces we're going to give away. A lot of cool pieces. So anything there you want to?
Oh, I don't know.
How about we do a pair of Tanzanite earrings?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do. So the next person is gonna win these Tanzanite earrings. They are about 0.67 carat together, right? That's net weight.
Yeah, that's total weight.
Total weight is 0.67 carat. In-store price would be $240. I have a pair like this. They're very the bluish purple always looks good. I don't know if you can't see my ear, but it's kind of hard. Yeah, we'll do the hand one.
It's a really
there's the
nice color.
set.
I mean,
Yes,
they're
these are very brilliant.
you know, nice intense color.
And white gold?
Set in white gold.
White gold, yeah. Do we have a winner?
We have a winner.
All right. And the winner is
The winner of the Tanzanite earrings set in white gold is Sam H. So I hope you're listening, Sam H. You just won these earrings. Again, we will text you back, and you can pick them in store if you're local, or we can have them sent to you in the mail if you're not local, or if you don't feel comfortable coming in. So definitely have options. So Sam H, congrats on your new earrings. You guys will have to, whoever's won should take a picture with their items and post it on Facebook. So, so congrats, Sam,
Yeah,
again.
congratulations, Sam.
We'll
Thanks.
text you back, like I said, and then we'll get you the info on how you can pick up your earrings. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, make sure you text Jemmy to the number at the top of the screen in teal, and you'll be able to, enter and to win. Like Steve said, we got some giveaways going on. So, all right,
on to the next. This must be
Another
this pendant
Opal
here,
pendant.
I think. Yeah. So the next one is a Christopher Michael designed Sphene pendant. Sphene comes to us, this one in particular comes from Zimbabwe. Sphene, most people aren't aware what Sphene is, but it's a pretty green stone with strong dispersion. Dispersion is breakup of white light into spectral colors. So when you get into different lights, particularly sunlight, certain lights are going to show these spectral colors coming out of the piece. Sphene has, diamond has dispersion and is known for its dispersion, but Sphene's dispersion is remarkably higher than diamond. So you're going to see a lot of different colors coming out of this that you're not going to see necessarily in this camera picture. I think in the video online it shows some of the dispersion, but that's what makes it a remarkable stone. A pretty color and really high dispersion. It has a high refractive index and also has great brilliance, but the dispersion is what Sphene is known for. This particular stone weighs 3.73 carats, set in 14 karat yellow. Christopher Michael designed it. Appraised price of $2,870. Our online price is $2,090, and with 15 off, it's $1,776. So this pendant does not include the chain with it. It's just the pendant. Not sure what the diamond weight in this piece was. Let's see if I have it on the Mahenge. Anybody find that?
Yeah, let me see. I got you in a second here.
Okay. So again, also really fine diamonds. There'll be
0.30.
FG color, VS2-SI1, clarity, and 30.
Yep.
0.30 carat in diamond. So right at a third of a carat, just under.
Yeah, it sits really nice too. It's not, super long, and it's not really like a choker. It sets perfectly. So even I kind of have a higher shirt on, but it still sits really nicely on your neck and stuff. So
Yeah, and it slides real well on a chain,
Yes,
so it's not going to walk up your neck. And
yeah, I love these. I don't know what this chain's
It's
called,
a
but it's like
box.
a box. It's soft, so it doesn't get caught or anything. So I love Sphene too. The color, it's just a unique, like the yellowy gold, orangey, colors
it's got a lot of orange from the dispersion.
It disperses. It's pretty cool. It's a unique color.
This is material originally found in Madagascar. The supply in Madagascar kind of depleted and, the very limited availability now. And then Zimbabwe, they find it about the same time Madagascar quits producing, Zimbabwe starts producing. So amazing how that happens sometimes. I've seen it before with spessartite, with 3 different sources coming out actually at the same time, from 3 different countries. Has gone, is that possible? But, it's unusual things happen in this business. But usually as quick as things are found, they disappear. So whether this source in Zimbabwe will hold up or not, time will tell. But pretty piece, nice size to the piece, and really good presence. You'll get a lot of compliments on it.
Yes, I think the Sphene looks good in gold. So the setting even, it looks really nice together. They complement each other, and then the diamonds as well. So.
And we're seeing yellow gold start to come back. It's a slow return, but it's happening. And, when it'll be all gold again, I don't know. We'll see.
It's all gold per carry.
I love
it's all gold for
I feel like
carat.
gold is very
Yeah.
like a classic look.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm sure some people don't agree. Some people like white gold, and rose gold's popular too as well. I see a lot of people doing rose gold stuff too. So
And all jewelers like yellow gold because it's just easier to work with. Everything about it. I mean, you don't have to plate it. You just got to polish it up. It sets better. It moves better than white gold because white gold is so brittle. It's just easier to polish. It's everything about it is a jeweler's friend. So we're hoping yellow gold comes back strongly.
it's crazy how
yeah.
stuff becomes popular and then goes
Yeah.
out of style.
Yeah.
Like it comes back.
Yep.
Yes. Like you notice that about even clothes and stuff. But like it's like the 80s and 90s are back again with us.
White
I
gold.
don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
White gold was good till about
Yeah.
1970. White gold had a run till about 1975, and then we turned to all yellow gold. I started the business on the road selling in 1975, and most of my line was white, and then within a few years it changed all to yellow gold. It was a complete changeover, just like we've seen now. And then I'm not sure the years, maybe the 90s when it changed back. It started with platinum. Platinum became popular, and then the white came back strong and kind of replaced yellow gold. And,
Yeah, the late 90s, early 2000s.
yeah, late 90s. Yeah, so there's been a cycle, and now we picked up rose gold. Rose gold was popular in the 1940s, and it's kind of popular now, and we thought it might lead back to yellow gold, and it seems to be doing that a little bit. Whether we'll end up with a mix of the two for a while, or whether we shift back to yellow gold. I think yellow gold is a real classic, and it's what gold is.
Right.
It's yellow. It's not
It's
white,
natural
but
color.
yeah. But we're more than happy to make
Yeah.
white gold, and that's still probably 85% of the entire business is white metals, and so it's going to go on for a while. But a piece like this, there's a lot of stones that do look better in yellow, and this is one of them. Greens definitely look better in yellow.
Yes.
So
And even mixing like the colors, like I see a lot of people do, they might have a white gold ring and then they have rose gold. Like I have a mixture of them all, of course, but I like to mix them as well too. So I don't feel like you have to get all white gold or all gold.
no, true.
You can definitely mix it up and stuff. So
Some people are fanatics to keep to one color, but
Yes,
a lot
yeah.
of people they've learned to mix them, and I think that may be the right choice. Don't worry about having them all coordinated.
Right.
They all go together well.
right.
So your choice. And next, similar style, but with a Mahenge Malaya garnet, which would be this.
That's that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this one's in white gold. We like white too.
Only regular gold.
If you want to wear this Sphene together with this one, it'll work though.
Yes.
Yeah.
These I love. What is the Malaya garnet?
Yeah, these are Mahenge Malaya garnets. This is a unique color that came out of Tanzania. Oh, it's 6-7 years ago now. The production was very limited and short-lived. We still see a little bit coming out, but not like it was. And these colors have been very, very popular. They're kind of a peachy. It's hard to describe the color. Yeah. Closest thing is peach. This one a little more pink than some of the peach colors, but really an attractive color. And again, high refractive index, giving it a lot of brilliance. This particular stone weighs 3.79 carats, VS clarity, so a really clean stone. And again, set 30 points of diamonds, and this one in white gold. So this one, appraised price $2,725, $2,180 is our price online, and with the 15% off coupon code of gift 15, it's $1,853.
Shoot, I would drop it. You can ask Michael. I'm notorious for dropping things,
Yeah.
so gotta be careful. At least around carpet. So
Yeah, our tile floor is
yeah,
taking a few of our crystals.
in the kitchen and the bathroom, I had a really pretty. What did I have? An aquamarine crystal that I dropped, and yeah, I still mad at myself for it. So
Yeah,
cracked, broke.
I've done it too. So when you get your jewelry or when you take it off, or, keep in mind where you're taking it
Yes.
off. Take it off over something soft, not a tile floor.
Yes.
Tile is not
it on-
jeweler's friend.
Do it on the carpet,
Yeah.
on the floor, on your
Yeah.
bed, or the
Yeah.
couch. Just take it from me.
Yeah, even loose stones.
Or loose stones, yeah, especially
anything.
those are very...
So when you open up a gift from us, just be careful where you open it up. Yeah, I broke an opal I had. I chipped it, dropped it on a tile floor, and so just got to be conscious
Yes.
of your surroundings. Yeah. Keep your jewelry safe.
This one's a little... I mean, you can obviously choose your chain you want, but this one sits a little bit longer than the other one, but still it's a good size. It fits on you. Good color as well. I love these garnets.
I do too.
I
Garnet is
remember-
always my favorite.
Yeah, that when we were in Tucson, Steve had these were like new or something, and I remember you was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I love those!"
Oh, yeah.
They're
Well,
just
Malaya
amazing.
garnet's always been my favorite. I mean, it's my number one choice in stones. And,
Nicer.
it used to come out of the Congo deposit, which was a rhodolite production in the south of Tanzania. And I would fight for as much of that as I could get because it was so rare to get these colors. And Congo deposit was depleted. And we were kind of without Malayas, for a long time. And then this Mahenge source hit, and, it was exciting. I bought some big ones. I gave my wife a 10-carat round, but these colors became so popular that it forced the price of garnets up significantly. In my opinion, they've always been too inexpensive compared to other stones because they are rare stones. And then finally, when these came out, because this particular source produced a lot of different colors we'd never seen before. We've seen pinks that were exceedingly rare in garnet. And then we get the grape garnets, both out of Tanzania and Mozambique. And so the last 10 years, we've seen a lot of unique colors we'd never seen before. And it's had a remarkable growth in the market for garnets and a lot of awareness. And it's forced the price up significantly, anywhere 2 to 3 times what they were 10, 15 years ago. But still well worth the money because they're still inexpensive compared to other stones, and they have such a brilliance and such a color range to them that I like to think they should be much closer to diamonds in price because the rarity is greater and the beauty is every bit as great. So
Right, yeah, like the one I have, that's what I have, the one that I just got. It's like a lighter pink, so like the color range is pretty crazy, like compared to
Yeah.
the one we just showed. Yeah, the range is really crazy. So.
yeah, right now particularly, or at least
Right.
was. We'll see how much more of this material there is, but pretty limited now. The one I gave my wife, people were complaining about the price because it was, I don't know, it was 800 a carat or something, but it was a 10-carat stone. And I finally said, I'll just give it to my wife if, people think that's too expensive. But that same stone now is over 2,000 a
Wow.
carat for goods of the same quality. So just people, it takes time to realize that things do go up in price. For the longest time, all my time in business, a garnet that was over 300 a carat was only Savorite garnet or demantoid. None of these pinks and reds and peach colors brought more money than that. But that's all changed now. The people are realizing the value and the rarity of these colors and garnets.
Yeah, you guys better get it now before it
Yeah.
disappears.
Yeah, hopefully we'll
'cause
see more, but
Yes.
it
you never
doesn't
know,
look
I
good.
guess. Yeah.
You know, I've heard a few reports that the supply is gone. Others said that because it's mined so close to the spinel mines, that Mahenge produced spinel for the longest period before these garnets were found. And I've been told that possibly it was because the owners of the spinel mines kicked everybody out of the area, because the spinels bring $2, $3, $4,000 a carat, so they're extremely high value stones. And you know, they stopped all these local miners from getting in there and doing mining illegally. So time will tell whether that's true or the sources just played out, which so often these new sources do play out within a year, or sometimes it's one pocket and it's gone, you know. Other things go on for a long time. Depends on what the source is, whether it's alluvial, meaning that it was weathered out of a mountain and spread across a wide area. Those tend to last longer. Or when they're in situ, meaning they're mined where they were produced. Some of those sources are very finite and very short period. All right, up next is our only men's ring of the night, which is again another blue zircon. Cool piece again by Christopher Michael.
Big on you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, you can
That's
wear that
okay.
ring.
Yeah,
Maybe your
no, I
thumb.
probably would, actually. I have fat fingers, so.
Good order.
We have an order.
Let's see.
All right, we have an order.
Garnet and sapphire. Was that on the list? Oh, no. Not this one, right? That was Scapulite?
Yep, it was a Malaya garnet and
Oh, with the Saverites. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Just sold a piece that not on this show tonight, so you're not going to lose one of the pieces here. But really cool piece that's a mix of Malaya garnet and Savorite garnet. You know, it's been on our site for a little longer, but was a really unique piece, and you know, two garnets together that you typically might not think of the colors going together, but they really was an attractive piece. So thanks for the order, you know, and again, all the pieces on the MoreGems site are 15% off, like these new pieces. So we have many new pieces. I had a hard time deciding what to pick for this show because there were so many new pieces to select from. So if you get a chance, go to MoreGems.com and look through all the new pieces, as well as TanzaniteJewelryDesigns.com. So we're always putting pieces on there because Tanzanite is 50% of our entire business. And you'll see some Tanzanites a little later in the show.
Yes. They're beautiful.
All right, what are we showing? Oh, this men's ring. Before we were interrupted by a sale.
Santa.
Yeah. So this men's ring by Christopher Michael. Again, it's a bezel set, which for a man is a good thing because it definitely protects the stone more. Blue zircon is a very hard stone relative to other colored stones. Not only does it have the beautiful brilliance and color, but it is a harder gem. But you can chip the facet edges over time. They're a little delicate from the heating, but this setting sets it nice and low, and so you're not going to hit the stone much, you know. But scratching is tough to do because of the hardness of zircon. So this piece in 14 karat white gold has a 6.30 karat blue zircon and an antique cushion cut, and you can see it just has really great brilliance.
Yeah.
Has 18 points of fine diamonds on it and a nice heavy setting. Price of $38.25. $28.90 was our price online. With 15 off, it's $24.56.
It's got some cool
Yeah, a little What do you call that pattern on there, Mike?
I'm not sure what you'd call that.
Lines.
Lines.
It's got a lines pattern on it.
Some lines on there.
Yeah,
cool,
they're a
though.
little deeper than some of the known
Yeah.
patterns, but it's good. It's a good deep pattern, so it's going to last longer because eventually you do wear those patterns off. But we can replace it, and we're always here to service your jewelry. If you scratch a stone or something, we polish it. We'll clean and refinish your jewelry. So we're here to back what we sell.
Yeah, that'd be a unique Christmas gift for your
For a man,
husband or
yeah.
boyfriend or dad.
Yeah.
Or I never thought to buy my dad a ring, but there you go. Like he
Yeah,
wears
some
his
of us
rings on
men's
his
like it,
necklace. Yeah,
and
Michael, you guys wear rings.
Well, I wore this ring for a day. I didn't want to scratch it up, but
Right.
I thought it was a beautiful ring, and I
Yeah, it's very pretty.
took it for a ride,
Test it out.
a test ride. Yeah.
Comfortable.
Oh, very comfortable ring. Yeah, yeah, fits me perfectly, and just a nice feel. Mike, I think we have another. Another giveaway.
All right.
The
The
giveaway
giveaway sleigh. I forgot to
sleigh.
say that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The giveaway. See, you can't even say it. The giveaway
Giveaway
sleigh has
sleigh.
arrived. So we're gonna pick another winner. So for those who may have just joined us or kind of joined us in the middle, we're doing some giveaways throughout the show. All you have to do is text the word Gemmy to 855-445-0899, which is at the top of the screen as well, in case you forget. But to enter, you just have to text the word Gemmy, and then right now we're doing the giveaway, so we're doing multiple throughout the night. So we're picking the winner right now to see who the lucky person is, and then
Let's do one of these. These are interesting.
I forgot what that's called.
This is Aquaprase.
Aquaprase.
So aqua because of the color, praise because it's a chrysoprase. Yanni, who found this material, is an interesting character. What's his necklace? A tooth or Yanni's? So, he had a very unique organic necklace. I don't remember what it was, but he's a character. He discovered this material. It's in Africa. He's kept it a secret, which is always a good thing to do when you're mining, because as soon as somebody finds out where it's at, and you got hundreds or thousands of people coming into your property and trying to mine illegally. So we know it's in Africa, not quite sure where. If anybody has, I think we talked to him last year and he wasn't divulging where it was, and I can't find anything online exactly what country it is. If anybody knows for sure, we're always interested in information like that. But this Aquaprase, really a unique color.
Yeah.
Can you show it a little more?
Yeah,
Or show
On
it some?
here, yeah. So this one's really cool.
So again, it's more green
Yes.
than that. This is showing it more blue. It's more of the blue zircon color. It's almost I know it's a really pretty stone.
Then it's like back.
So this is set in a sterling silver bezel. Nice big stone. So big,
Very big
just really
statement
attractive
necklace.
pendant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you like,
And
wearing the
it's-
big statement necklaces, sorry.
All right.
All right,
And
so
it's-
the lucky winner is Monardo M. So Monardo, if you're listening, be sure to text us, or we're texting them, right? We're texting you, so keep an eye out. You just won this necklace.
And it does include the sterling silver chain, and
It includes the chain, and then again, you can pick up in store if you're local, or if you want us to send it out to you, we can definitely do that as well. So congrats.
what was the price on that?
Oh, this.
So this one is $515 was the price on it.
Store
So-
price, yeah. So nice.
But cool material. I don't know what the availability of it is currently. This is when did we first see it, Mike? 3 years ago, you think? 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember seeing much last year. Do you?
No,
Yeah. So I'm not sure what the availability of it is. If we were getting to Tucson this year, we'd probably find out because we run into Yanni fairly almost every year. I see him out there somewhere. So, but cool stone. Congratulations.
Yes, congrats.
Okay. Thanks
Hope
for
you like
watching.
it.
Yep. What's not to like?
I know.
Yeah.
You're so- and I'm not being biased either. So
You're not?
everything's- No.
Oh, come on.
I
Never.
should be honest.
Okay. Honest bias.
Yes, I guess.
All right, up next is tourmaline. So these are new material out of the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is in Africa. This is a new source of maybe the last 5 or 6 years. Been producing a lot of tourmaline. A lot of different colors, pinks, some bicolors. I think the most exciting ones are the greens. This is kind of a green and blue. You see the difference in the color because of the different axis of the tourmaline crystals. They're shaped kind of like pencils. And the one axis can be totally blue, and another axis, there's 3 axes in the crystals. So, this is showing blue and green on 2 of the axes, and because of the style of cutting, it kind of reflects the different colors in different directions. The green is showing down one axis of the stone, and the more blue is a different axis, because when you look at those crystals, it's blue down one axis and green down the other, so you get this pleochroism in the stone, which makes it a very attractive look. Again, this is a stone I cut. I cut it on the Ultratech V5 is the machine I'm currently using. And again, it just is a very high precision cut, and that's partly why you see such great brilliance out of it.
Yeah, you can kind of see the blue, like the little bit of blue that was in the middle, which depending upon which way it's, the light hits it. So tourmalines are also one of my favorites too. So.
Yeah, I think it's most people's favorite because it comes in such a wide variety of colors. And when material's available, it becomes very, very popular. It's just been sporadic production, and up to the time of this Congo material, the price of tourmaline had gone sky high. I mean, it had tripled in price because the availability was limited. Most of it was coming out of Afghanistan, and we know what the situation in Afghanistan has been. So there was very limited production, prices were high. And now Congo's producing, and we're seeing better prices and a lot more goods available. This particular piece, the stone is 4.25 carat. Design is by Christopher Michael. Cut is by me. Again, from the Democratic Republic of Congo. The appraised price is $28.90. Our online price was $19.35. And the 15% off price with the gift 15 coupon code is $16.45. We've seen price increases in the business over this last year, a lot because of the price of gold. A year ago the price of gold was $1,200 an ounce. It got up to $2,000 an ounce, and now it's somewhere in the mid 1800s per ounce. So it has an effect on a ring like this, because most of the rings we make are not lightweight. We do little to sacrifice weight, and so the price of gold definitely has an effect on the price of these rings over the last year. So we'd like to see it go down, but it's not looking like it's going to go down much anytime in the near future. Although I'm no prognosticator of prices of gold, as anybody tells you they are, they're dreaming. They have no idea where gold's going to go. But I don't foresee it ever going back under $1,200 an ounce again. And who knows how high it could get. So time will tell once we get through COVID and see what effect that had on gold, and whether it drops back down at all or not, hard to tell. So our next piece is another tourmaline from the Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, or Congo tourmaline, we know it as. This is kind of a unique piece. We've combined it with our most popular gem, Tanzanite. And I think it just makes a beautiful combination, the green and with a little bit of blue to it, accented by the Tanzanites. So fairly big ring. The center stone is 7.27 carat. It's a Barian style, kind of emerald cut, a little bit rounded on the ends. So it's a modified emerald cut or modified Barian emerald cut that I did. The Tanzanites weigh 3.12 carat. So they're pretty good sized Tanzanites and beautiful, deep color. You know, these are vivid color. They probably blue, violet, vivid would be their category, weighing 312. So over 10 carat total weight in this ring. The appraised price of $72.80. Our online price $57.50 and 15 off with coupon code GIFT15 is $4,888. But really a remarkable tourmaline and beautiful Tanzanites on the side.
Yeah, this one is like, I don't know, I just love the colors together. Like they just go really nicely.
And color combinations have been some of our best sellers. I mean, I can't remember a color combination that hasn't eventually sold. You know, just like the one that we sold earlier with the Savarite and Malaya garnet, you know. I'm one that has difficulty with color combinations. I don't quite get them as far as I look at it and I go, I don't know, does that work? And every time we do one, it sells, you know. So I've left it to others to judge what to put together because I have some difficulty with it for some reason. But they're remarkable sellers and we never do enough of them, and but we're trying to do more.
Yeah, the tourmaline, this tourmaline, Mike, can you go back to it? You can kind of see the blues again, but this is really an amazing tourmaline in the middle, like the tourmaline in the middle, obviously. But yeah, got great color and is it brilliance or it's very? I mean,
really,
I feel
really
like it's
sparkly.
pretty sparkly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that style of cutting. I do a lot of Barians, and Barians is a style that was designed by Basil Watermeyer. His wife's Marion, so he's Basil and Marion. He named them Barians. It was originally designed for diamonds. Never hit it big in diamonds because the radiant cut kind of became the popular cut that was this kind of style. But I've always appreciated Barian cuts, and when I was on the road selling, which I started on the road in 1975 selling to jewelers, and in the early 80s I started cutting and I started doing Barians, and a lot of my jewelers knew me as Mr. Barian because I cut so many Barians. You know, it's just a style I can do in any shape. It's a technique that produces brilliance in almost any shape. I just did an oval and a peridot that was one of these from this rough we showed you earlier. That's a Barian oval. You know, I hadn't done many Barian ovals, but it also worked out real well. It's just a great cutting style. So.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it looks big, but it fits very comfortably on your hand. Like there's nothing, you know, hitting it from either side. So like if you're like straying away from larger stuff, I would say don't, because it fits, like it feels very comfortable. And I'm one that doesn't like weird, you know, like I don't know, like something big, but this feels, it's not heavy and it feels really comfortable on your hand. So
yeah, it's partly the wider shank that's on the piece, so it fits your finger really well.
Yeah, it fits really nice.
Yeah,
so
it'll stay upright because of the wider shank helps that. So
nice.
All right, that's Tourmaline and Tanzanite, Congo Tourmaline. And our last Congo Tourmaline is a pretty piece. I think, I don't know, we'd originally do this for a diamond or?
It was supposed to be, I think a Tanzanite was supposed to go in there,
Oh,
but
okay.
it didn't fit.
Oh, okay. This was originally meant to be a Tanzanite piece. You know, we do so much Tanzanite, like I mentioned, 50% of our business is Tanzanite. I do get a lot of complaints from the floor that we don't have enough other than Tanzanite, you know, but it's hard not to produce Tanzanite pieces when you sell so much of it. But they're right. We have so many great colored stones that we needed something different. So the Tanzanite that was going into this piece didn't fit, and this stone did. So we ended up with this Congo Tourmaline piece, and it is really a beautiful
Yeah.
piece. Again, very, very brilliant, and nice sized diamonds on the side of it.
Yeah, there's like two bigger
big-
ones, and then like on the what is this on the band? It's got some like detailing, like crisscross type.
And it's a carat 97 in the tourmaline, and just under half a carat, 0.49 carats of round diamonds. 14 karat white gold. Praise price of $34.50. Our online price was $26.90, and with 15 off, it's $22.86.
This one's a little lighter than the others, right? But
Yeah.
it's kind of got the blue, like a little bit more blue too. So it's it's,
Just a really, really bright cut.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
this is very pretty. Almost looks like it could be like a wedding band, like a ring.
Mhm.
Could-
Yeah, it's a style
if you
that,
like
that
colored-
goes for wedding band. Yeah.
This is a good idea too if you like colored stones and or your significant other. It's always an idea to do a colored stone as an engagement ring.
Which we've done a lot of over the last several years. A lot more engagement styles. People much more interested in color. Ladies don't always feel that they have to have a diamond for an engagement ring. And this is kind of a typical engagement style. You know, you don't always see the bigger stone on either side, but really would make a nice engagement ring too.
Yeah. Looks nice.
And now we'll get into a few Tanzanites.
And make sure too, if you guys are wondering where all these pieces are, make sure you visit MoreGems.com and click the green banner at the top. It'll take you to all the jewelry that we're showing, and then everything else on the site is also 15% off. And then just make sure you use the coupon code GIFT15 at checkout to receive that discount. And then also make sure you're texting in to the 855-445-0899 number. And make sure you text the word Gemmy to that number to be entered in to win to one of our giveaways that we're doing. So we've done a few already tonight. So yeah, excited.
And one coming up shortly.
Yes.
So
Who will be the lucky winner? Make sure you're texting.
thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
Okay, the next piece, another unique combination. This is Tanzanite and demantoid garnet. You know, we produced this one other time a couple of months ago, and it sold right away, so we've redone it. Demantoid garnet comes from Madagascar. Generally a very rare type of garnet. You don't see them often. It usually was found in Russia, is the primary source for demantoid. Back while I was traveling to Madagascar, they discovered this source of demantoid in the north of Madagascar. So the thing about demantoid, again, is it has high dispersion, breakup of white light in the spectral colors, similar to what the Sphene we showed you earlier does. So this makes a unique combination with the green and the Tanzanite. A little bit like the tourmaline we just showed you, but in reverse.
Yeah, this.
But
I love-
demantoid's really bright stones.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
I love this color combo together. It looks great. Kind of see the green a little bit. I know it's kind of hard to see on this camera, but You can kind of tell the green here. The detailing too is pretty unique. The way it kind of comes up. Almost looks like a little flower.
So that Tanzanite weighs 3.89. Again, it's a top quality stone, rated the top rating. I believe it's a blue violet exceptional. A little more violet in it, typical of most Tanzanites. It's a flawless gem. Again, weighs 3.89 carat and 14 karat white gold. And the demantoids, I don't have the weight on the demantoids, but there's 6 stones, or is there 8?
Yep, there's 6.
6. And they're nice size. I mean, I think these are 3 millimeter rounds. So this piece, appraised price $51.40. Our online price is $37.15.
0.77 carats.
Oh, 0.77 carat in the demantoids.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I appreciate that, Mike. 15% off. That piece is $31.58. You know, my travels to Madagascar is what got me the connection to the people that supply me these demantoids. They are based in Madagascar and have been for a long time. Used to be a source for me for color change garnets, but unfortunately those have kind of totally disappeared from Madagascar. But they are producing these demantoids and some Savarite garnets also coming from the area that produce the color change garnet in Bikili. But I think this material is from the far north in Madagascar.
When was the last time you were in Madagascar?
Too long ago.
Too long ago.
Yeah, it's a great place. I mean, hopefully I can get my kids there, and while I can still travel, you know, and hopefully we can get back to travel here this next year, because Madagascar is just a amazing place to find gems. You know, they don't have a lot, but they have almost everything. The only thing I don't know they have is Tanzanite, but they pretty much everything else I've found there. You know, I used to tell people, well, the only things they don't have are Tanzanite and diamond. And then we were staying in a hotel, a really beautiful place. What's the name of it? De Lorraine. Anyway, it's a beautiful hotel run by French, and half the hotel had been rented by the big diamond company. Slips me at the moment, but they had just discovered diamond there in Madagascar, and at least 15,000 acres or a lot of acres, and we're exploring for sources of diamond that would produce enough to make it viable. I don't think they found that, but they were discovering diamond there at the time. So it's a place where you can get almost everything, and someday maybe they'll find Tanzanite there. Although currently Tanzanite is a one-source stone, only in Tanzania, a small source that is getting more and more controlled every year. Right now, Tanzanite is available in qualities that I haven't seen in my entire time in business. If you want to buy Tanzanite, the time is now, because the government is getting control of the mines. They put a 24-kilometer wall around the entire mining area.
Wow.
Just to gain control, because much of it was being smuggled into Kenya and exported to India for cutting. So they're trying to get control. They've stopped all buying. I used to go to Marilani, the town where all the miners live, and buy in the town from the miners. But now they've stopped that. That gets you put in jail now. You have to go to the buildings, the bourses that they've set up, and you have to buy there now. So I haven't been back since they've done that. So hopefully we'll see what that's done to the business. But right now, because of COVID, prices are good. Qualities that are available are better than ever. So Tanzanite is a really good stone to buy right now. And our next piece is a Tanzanite, and it's a big one.
Yes. This one has some really interesting detailing.
And this is a new designer. You know, our Christopher Michael, he's so busy, it's tough to tough to get enough new pieces out of them, so we've searched out a new designer, and this is Johnny Vinay. Hopefully you're watching, Johnny. You do a nice job. This piece, a lot of detail on it.
Yeah, it's pretty. And even the head where the stone's sitting. Sorry, I keep losing my place here, but it's got some really great detailing.
Yeah, Johnny's really into detail.
Yeah.
So, and this is a really nice Tanzanite. It's 11.55 carats, so big stone. And top color. I mean, it just doesn't get better than this. There's 20 points of diamonds accenting the side of it, all in 14 karat white gold. This Tanzanite is more to the blue. It's a stronger percentage of blue, so it's a violet blue exceptional color. So in our descriptions, the first is the accenting color. So violet is the accent to the blue, so it's violet blue. Exceptional is the highest quality. So this is really a top color, more blue. There's still violet in it, but it's just a stronger percentage of blue than there is violet, which is quite unusual. Tanzanite is generally more violet than blue. But again, right now I'm seeing more stones with a higher percentage of blue. And I think it's COVID related, and the amount of material that's been available to me has been greater than usual. And just having a lot more variety available to purchase. So this particular piece is a minor sum of $16,800 is the appraised price. Our online price is $11,900, and with 15 off, it's $10,115. But if you look at what the price per carat of this gem is, for the quality of it being some of the highest quality stones available, they are quite inexpensive. Even though it's an expensive ring, the price per carat is low right now. So really cool ring, something really special to own.
Yeah, definitely like a conversation piece.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yes, you will have people grabbing your finger wanting to see this
What
piece.
is this?
Yeah.
And it almost looks like, like when you see some wire wrapping stuff, like it almost looks, but it's engraved on the band. But yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, really high detail. So
Yeah.
good job, Johnny.
Do you know your size, your finger size?
Like a 7-ish, 7 1/4 usually.
So our next piece is another Tanzanite, another big one, and another unusual piece done by Johnny Vinay. You'll see the not your typical shape on the ring.
This one is really cool. I like how it's one side is plain and then the other side is really great detailing. How it kind of wraps up there. Curves into it.
Definitely a different piece than we've ever had.
This one's beautiful.
So, and the biggest stone we're going to show you tonight, I believe it's a 15.42 carat Tanzanite. Again, the top color, and this one also is more to the blue. Tanzanite changes color in different lights. So when you go to daylight, it'll produce more blue, and incandescent light, it'll be more violet. This stone in both lights will be a little more blue than violet, but again, it will show the violet color we expect from Tanzanite.
For it being 15 carats, it doesn't feel like that on your hand, really. And it lays really nice, too.
Yeah, it shows the stone off real nice.
Yeah.
And yeah. So this piece is appraised price $20,730. Our online price is $10,960, and with the 15 off, it's $93.19. Again, a low price per carat for such a big Tanzanite. You know, this is an investment piece because in probably still my lifetime, this material is going to go out of existence at this source. And if not, just the control that the government's going to try and get over it is going to affect the price. I fully expected the price of Tanzanite to go up significantly this year, but then COVID hit and stopped all travel, so it kept the price down and actually made it better than ever. You know, getting stones of this size that are in the, I don't know, this probably figures somewhere in the 600 a carat price range. Stones of this size and this quality just have never been available at this price. Michael, you're up.
It's time for a giveaway. What do we
Right,
call it?
the giveaway sleigh. It's the giveaway sleigh.
It's arrived.
Okay, what do we want to give away this time? You want to pick something there, Carrie?
What? I don't
Of course,
know.
we've been in the Tanzanite, so we may as well. Let's do
Let's
another pair of Tanzanite.
earrings.
Yeah,
All right, so these are,
these are a little bigger.
yes, they're in white gold. Let's find 1.05 carats.
So
that's,
just over a carat total.
yeah,
weight.
total weight then. These are pretty. They're like a little bit lighter. Like,
They're vivid color. I'm not sure if they
Yeah,
rated
I know,
intense or
it's hard.
vivid
We'll-
color, but
we'll
we'll
move the
get,
camera.
yeah, as soon as Michael moves the camera, we'll show it to you.
So he's back there picking a winner right now. So for those of you who don't know, we're doing giveaways throughout the night, throughout the show. All you have to do is text the word Gemmy to 855-445-0899 to enter and to win. We've done, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3.
Is this the fourth?
So this is the 4th giveaway. Yep, this is the 4th item. Yep, Tanzanite earrings.
And what's the?
Is that the retail
Yeah,
price?
yeah. So 520 is the price on these, and
Yeah.
so we use these. They are 3-prong martini settings,
3-prong. Yep.
and we use those because it sets nice and low to the ear, and we find that they look better on. We use nice heavyweight backs on them. They're all in 14 karat gold. And this is probably our most popular item on our Tanzanite site. This size, as soon as we put them on, they sell. You know, right now there's none on our website because we've sold out. We're producing more, but this is a really nice pair of earrings. 5mm compares to what carat total weight diamond earrings would be comparable to these.
Trying to.
Yeah, I should have pulled them
No,
apart.
that's okay. You can kind of
Yeah.
see the color there. Yep. So, yeah, and these, I think some of my studs I have are in the same setting, and they're really comfortable on your ear. They don't hurt. They sit really nice. So, great pair of earrings. So, the winner of these is Is it Mary?
May.
Oh, May Jean P. So May Jean, if you're listening, you just won this great pair of Tanzanite earrings. Here again. So make sure, we'll be texting you, so make sure to let us know which way you would want to receive these. If you're local, you could pick up, or if not, we can ship these out to you, whatever your preference is. And congratulations. Got a new pair of earrings for Christmas.
Thanks, May.
Yeah, thanks for joining in and texting.
What's next?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's another Tanzanite
Yep.
piece. This is really unique piece. Again, Johnny Benet designed this style, and we used the sapphire garnets and demantoid garnets around this piece. You know, 2 colors of green and both in garnets. So they're nice and brilliant stones. 2 green tones that I think work very well together.
Yes.
And a really fine center Tanzanite that weighs 3.73 carats. There's 35 points in demantoid garnets and 30 points in savarites. You know, we've had a lot of great success using Tsavorite in combination with Tanzanite. This is the first time we've done this particular combination. But again, demantoids have only recently become available to us, particularly in these small sizes. You don't generally get these rare stones cut in these sizes.
Yeah, there's some really cool detailing on the head. It's kind of like a little basket. Looks really cool. He's definitely got some unique detailing to it. I love it.
This particular stone is more to the violet end of Tanzanite. So violet will be a higher percentage than what the blue is, but still a combination of both. So pretty pear shape. Don't see pear shapes very often in Tanzanite, partly because generally the tip gets overly dark. This one has good brilliance throughout, but pear shapes are typically better in lighter colors just because of the darkness at the tip. But you can see it's fully brilliant throughout.
Yeah.
Certain cuts you do to a pear shape work, but most pear shapes are not attractive in Tanzanite. Just because of the depth of color you get at the tip.
Did you cut this one? Did you say?
I don't think I cut it.
You don't think you
no,
cut this one?
I didn't. You know, Tanzanite, very limited availability in rough. You know, some of it gets out in rough, but, you know, there are limits to export or rough. You know, a lot of times I've recut a lot of stones, but only occasionally run across rough. Some of it's out of old estates, which a lot of the guys that were in the business early that were investing heavy in gems, a lot of them have passed on or getting old enough that they're letting some of it go. And I've bought a few estates that have had Tanzanite rough in them, and it seems to come up more often these days than it has in the past, but limited what I can get in Tanzanite rough to cut. I do have a few big pieces that I've got to cut recently, and I've got one large piece out of an estate that's going to cut maybe 100 carats. So we'll be cutting that sometime early this next year.
Wow, that's huge. 100 carats.
Yeah, it may end up cutting 2 stones that'll total 100, but I've cut a few 100 caraters in my time, maybe a half a dozen, probably more than that. You know, but this is a big piece. It could be a 70 and a 30. You know, there are some inclusions I've got to deal with, but we'll be doing a video when we do cut this. You know, I'll be cutting on the new V5 Ultratech V5 machine, and we'll do a cutting video on that sometime, probably in January. You know, it takes a little bit to get ready to cut a big stone like that because your risks are high. You know, every carat you lose is $600. And when you're cutting something that big, losing 2-3 carats because of a mistake is easy to do. So takes a little getting ready to do such a thing.
Yeah.
And when it's this busy like it is now, it's hard to sit down and give the time that it takes to cut such a piece, because just preparation is, you know, you can spend 10 hours just trying to get ready and preforming it and before you even start to cut it.
Yeah, and if you're interested in any of these pieces, make sure you visit MoreGems.com. And you can click on the green banner at the top and you'll see all of the pieces that we're showcasing, and then you'll get the 15% off when you use coupon code GIFT15, and then also everything else on the site. So if you're browsing on the site and you see some other pieces you like, those are on sale as well. So just make sure you use that coupon code at checkout to receive the discount.
And that discount goes through Wednesday, December 9th.
You want to let them know about this Tanzanite piece again as well?
Oh, yeah. Earlier we showed you a Tanzanite piece that we have multiples of, and I think if you compare, it is really a great value. I got complaints from the shop that at this time of year, they didn't want to do 10 pieces, but I wanted to offer something that was in a reasonable price range that everybody could afford. And I bought this parcel of Tanzanites that is really a special parcel because it's very difficult to get smaller stones under 2 carat that have really good color. And these just have really good color. I mean, they're really great Tanzanites. This is a popular style, and we're offering 10 pieces in this for $9.99. So it's really a free ring. When you look at the carat 70 Tanzanite, it can be the $9.99 alone. So this piece that we have on the website for $15.90, it's just a really good discount for $9.99 for this piece. So if you do order it, you can order it in white, yellow, or rose. Any of those, and if you're really interested in platinum or something, you can call us and we can make a platinum piece for you. Not sure we can get that by Christmas, but the other metals we can have for Christmas. It'll be sometime 18th or 20th before you receive delivery of it, but we will have these ready for Christmas.
Platinum at the same price?
No, platinum will be more. Sorry. You can't have platinum at $9.99, but you can probably have platinum at $1,500. You know, platinum is much more expensive. Right now, it's a good value because platinum is actually per ounce less than what gold is, but still, it's pure. You know, when you buy a platinum piece, it's 95% is platinum. So it still ends up half again more than what the gold is. You know, you can add probably $300 to $400 to do a platinum piece in this, but we could try and produce it for you. You know, so take advantage of this piece. It really is a good value. If you look at this piece online, it is $1,590. So we're taking far more than the 15% off. I think it's like 40% off, or I'm not sure. But it's a lot off. It just was a really good parcel at a good value, and it's really a great ring for the money. You know.
That price is applied in the cart. Let 'em know.
Oh yeah. When you order it, you're not going to see that price until you get to the final page of your order, and it'll show up as $9.99. So and free shipping is free, unless shipping is free. On all these pieces. You know, anything you order online within the U.S. is free shipping. And we have extended holiday terms. So typically we're 30 days return policy, but we've extended that to January 10th. Do anybody know what the 10th or 15th?
The 15th.
So you can return gifts, you can return things till January 15th now, just because we know a lot of it is for Christmas gifts. So free USA shipping. If we are shipping, there's no tax anywhere but Indiana, which you'll have to pay 7% for if you live in Indiana. So up next is an opal pendant.
The heart shape.
It's
one.
a heart shape, which I don't cut very often.
I know. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Well, I had a special request from a friend for a heart, and I cut 2 hearts, and he picked the other one. This is really a beautiful opal that looks much like an Australian opal because of the milk white background. Really, really nice colors in it. And it's accented by a chrome tourmaline at the top. Chrome tourmaline is one of my favorite greenstones because it's actually the least expensive fine greenstone you can buy. You know, chrome tourmaline still brings some good money. I mean, it's several hundred per carat, but all the others are more expensive. Savorite garnet is $1,000, $2,000 a carat and more. Emerald, of course, is many thousands per carat. So chrome tourmaline is my preferred choice for greenstones, just because of the value that you get from it, but just very difficult to get. Almost all the chrome tourmaline available comes out of Tanzania, and just very limited availability. There are quite a few chrome tourmalines available. Most of them are too dark. You know, is the drawback with chrome tourmaline. You know, it just, when you cut it, it just is overly dark, just too saturated to have any brilliance. But this is a beautiful, brilliant stone, even much more brilliant than I can photograph when you see it in person. Really a beautiful chrome tourmaline. And then there's the opal, which is gorgeous.
Yes,
You know, the really, really nice opal. This weighs 10.40 carats. Again, cut into a heart shape. The chrome tourmaline at the top is a trilliant that kind of tucks into the notch of the heart shape. The chrome tourmaline weighs 0.78 carats. The design is by Margot Corley. Now on these opals, if you flip that over for us, and you'll see that we do put metal all the way across the back, because these can absorb oils, and you don't really want it sit right on your skin, because Ethiopian opal is like a little sponge, and it can absorb whatever you put it in it. So it is possible it could absorb skin oil. So we protect the back and keep it off the skin. You know, it costs a little more to do that because it is a 14 karat gold plate all the way across the back that you don't see, but it's important to do it to an opal like this. So this was done by Margot Corley in our shop. She's done some beautiful designs, and we've got one more design that's actually, I think, the last piece in what we have to show you tonight in an Ethiopian opal. But really a beautiful piece that the appraised price is $31.50. Our online price is $24.90 on it, and $21.16 is the 15% off. And I think this piece, the chain comes with it because it's attached. So you do get the white gold chain with this piece, whereas most of the pendants we're showing you, the chains are extra. And chain right now is fairly expensive, you know, with the $18.50 or price of gold, $18.50 an ounce. Chain has become an expensive product.
This is a pretty chain too. You could kind of tell when I had it on, but it kind of like it glistens.
Those sparkly.
Yeah, it lays nice. Tanzanite. The opal has the craziest colors. Like I was trying to turn it so you guys could see. You know, you look one way or you move one way, you could see all the color displays. So that's what's cool about opal. It's like you're not just getting one color; you're getting all of them. So.
And it looks better in this camera.
Yes, yeah, and I'm wearing a white shirt, so you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see all of the color.
And these opals in daylight just blow you away. They're just really, really remarkable. You know,
And then there's the back.
So this is all handmade by Margot Corley. And this is another thing we're going to miss in Tucson, because our Ethiopian dealer we do see in Tucson, and you know, hopefully if we get to travel later in the year to Tanzania, hopefully we can stop in Ethiopia, because there are countries, Ethiopia is just north of Kenya, and like a 3-hour flight. So we hope to maybe be able to make both stops. You know, it is something they could ship us, but you never get the same, you know, when you ship. And, you know, this is a supplier that as soon as he hits Tucson, we meet him in his hotel room, and his first selection is just some remarkable opals. I think you'll find we have some of the best opals of anybody around, just because of the quality that our supplier supplies us, and we get first pick of everything he's got. So, you know, it's we've been very fortunate with these opals.
Mike, do you want to put it?
Next up.
Or wait, he never put the camera
What?
to show it. You never had the camera on.
Oh no, this is a different piece.
This one?
No, you're right.
Oh.
You're
We haven't
good.
talked about it yet.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Okay, this is another new type of garnet. There's been so many names to garnets. You know, there's so many varieties these days. Everybody's creating names. We have Marilani mint garnet. We have Molly garnets. We have, this is grape garnets. You'll hear plum garnets. Just because there's so many garnets and everybody's trying to put some new name to it. But this is grape garnet because of the amount of violet that's in it. You know, never before these sources have we seen so much violet within a garnet. Rhodolite tends to have a little violet to it, but not like this. You know, this particular material, I believe this one came from Mozambique, and it's a big stone for this type of garnet. Typically, they're 2-3 carat is a big stone, but this one weighs 5.44 carats. Just really nice brilliance and just a beautiful. It's like a rhodolite with, it's like grape jelly put in it. You know, it's a unique color for sure. You know, and another source that's just in the last 6-7 years is the first time this material came out. This one weighs 5.44 carat. The diamond accents weigh 0.08 carat. It's a VS clarity stone. The appraised value is $4,650. Our online price was $3,480. And the 15% off with Gem 15 puts it at $2,958. I believe it's the biggest grape garnet that I've owned to this date.
This one lays really nice too. Does this come with a chain or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if they move on it, they don't
Then
come
they
with
don't,
a chain.
okay. Yeah, this purple is very cool.
There's a lot of grape garnets out there, but they don't display this amount of purple in the stones. You know, we've got several in our stock, and they're all beautiful stones, and that little hint of purple to the rhodolite look, is attractive, but this one is distinct and just rare to find this size stone with that much purple in it.
And the setting it kind of reminds me of like a vintage look to it, so it's also very cool.
That's good size.
Yeah, it's not something that's overly huge. It lays really nice too, which I'm always a fan of. Laying flat. And you could get, if you wanted to wear it higher, you could always get a chain that's a little bit shorter. So, looks good.
Where's that giveaway sleigh?
Oh, we got a
I
giveaway.
think it's time for the
Another
giveaway
giveaway?
sleigh.
All right.
Let's
I'll
see.
pick a winner. You guys pick what you're
All
gonna
right.
What do you want to give away?
I don't know. This is close to where the last stone was. No, this one actually is from Australia,
Australia?
which that kind of surprises me. But
Wait, does it look right?
well, this is Labradorite, but a little different. I mean, it's the same material, but it's known as spectralite. When you put the other colors that are in this, we call them spectralites. Our supplier says Australia. I don't know of that being a source for this material, but they know what they're talking about, and we find things from sources that we don't expect. Much of the Labradorite is from Madagascar currently. Labradorite, of course, is from Labrador, Canada, where it was originally discovered, but the bulk of it is coming from Madagascar.
This is another statement necklace, so
Set in sterling silver. Big piece.
there you go.
But
Yeah, Labradorite
but
is
on
a
the neck
cool-
you can wear any size. Yeah. So you can see all the colors in it.
Yeah,
And
this one's got some
Yeah.
cool color. Hits different lights. It's going to show some of the different, yellowy golds or the blue. All right, so the winner of this necklace is Holly O. So
Holly O.
congratulations, Holly O. You just won this Labradorite necklace.
I don't know what the value on that one was.
Hold on, check it out and see. So this one,
So it was $325.
$325. So yeah, so we will text you to let you know you won, Holly. Thanks for
Congratulations,
joining
Holly.
and texting. Yes, we appreciate it, and congrats on your necklace. And just a reminder, so if you haven't been watching and you just joined us, make sure you text Jemmy to the 855-445-0899 number. That's how you'll be entered in to win some of the giveaways that we're doing. And then you'll be able to either pick up in store if you're local, or we'll be able to send it out to you in the mail. So yeah.
And if you're interested in ordering anything, go to the green bar at the first page on MoreGems.com and click on that, and you'll see everything we're showing tonight. And like Carrie said, it's 15% off, but it's 15% off on anything on our website through December 9th, and you can pay by credit card, or we do have financing, and we do also do 6-month layaway, which you'll have to call us for. So
Perfect time to get your Christmas gifts in, because we know with COVID there's been delays with shipping and stuff. So shop early, and then you also save 15% off. So at the same time.
and next next up is this Scapulite pendant. We showed you a Scapulite ring earlier. This is a big piece, weighs 18.32 carat. Another one that I cut, and our new designer Johnny Vinay designed the pendant that goes with it. So again, I think this is another Berrien style. You can see the beautiful brilliance that's with it. Little design detail to the head, not just your plain ordinary head, kind of set on a different angle, this pendant. It is in 14 karat gold. Again, weighs 18.32 carats. Praise value of $32.90. Online it's $23.70. And with 15% off using the code GIFT15, it's $2,014.
Yeah, these Scapulites are so different and so cool.
Super bright.
Yes, like this yellow is, wow.
See how that one looks like.
Let's see.
Again, these were mine just recently in Tanzania. I think 2 or 3 years ago was the first time I saw this new supply.
Sorry, some of the little things are little. All right, so this one's
Getting
on.
good at that.
I know. Usually I'm like, nah. This one's on a little bit of a longer chain, but yeah, it's very pretty. Can
You
pull it
shorten
up.
it up?
Yeah, there we go. It lays really nice, and oh my gosh, the sparkles. I know it's probably hard for you guys to see on the video, but in real life, the sparkles are just amazing. The same in that other, the ring we showed a little bit ago. And then it's got some detailing on the side as well. So, and a nice little head on it too. Looks really nice.
Cool.
And lays good too, even over a shirt. So.
Nice work, Johnny, if you're out there.
Yes, yeah, you got some cool stuff. Is that somebody that you know, or is he somebody you found?
Yeah,
or
just found him, just looking for,
designers?
yeah. Took a while, but, just saw some of the things he did and, liked them. And
So do
one
you,
particular piece, I think it was the first Tanzanite piece we showed that attracted me to him. Some of his designs are pretty far out, but some of the things he does fits right in with what we like,
Right.
and he's working out well for us. And we got to a point where we're doing so much custom work, which everything we do is custom, that one designer is just not enough. So we welcome Johnny on and hope to do a lot more with him next year.
So do you usually send him
Just the
or,
idea
like
of what we need and
like the color of the stone? Like, I don't know, he puts
Yeah.
together like a
Yeah, 'cause-
vision first or something, and
yeah, sometimes I
cool.
see what he's got. We have so many stones that I usually have something that'll fit it, or he can readjust it. You know, it's just like working with Chris here. You know,
Right.
just not much different. You know, even working from distance. So
yeah, it's the trend right now. Not the trend, but
yes,
kind of what we
working
have to
from
do.
home.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's working
Yep.
from home these days.
Doing it for
So
8 months now.
yeah, yeah,
I know my dogs love it, but
yeah. Next up is Imperial zircon. You know, the Imperial zircon is something we've done really well with. These colors are kind of peachy, much like the Malaya garnets. This material probably started showing up, it's probably been 15 years now. But unfortunately, the availability has dropped off significantly. So we're not sure what the future of this material is. Again, it comes from Tanzania. These come from the Tanga region in Tanzania. We do get others from Singida, but they don't generally produce this fine peach color. They're called Imperial zircon because they look similar to Imperial topaz, which is a much, much more expensive stone. Imperial topaz like this is 1,000 a carat and more, whereas these topaz are generally in the 300 a carat price range. This particular piece is set in platinum and 18 karat rose gold. So the stone weighs 5.96 carats. It's got 78 points of fine diamonds with it. So the appraised price on it is $6,580. $46.90 is our online price, and 15 off brings it down to $39.86.
I like the two-tone metals, like the rose gold head. I was trying to show the rose gold up here, and then the platinum on the band.
And the rose gold always goes well with this particular color. You know, it's the first tendency is to put this color in rose gold because they just blend so well.
Yeah, it looks really nice together.
And shank's all platinum.
Very sparkly. All the
And
diamonds.
that's zircon for you. You know, zircon's always got that
It does.
diamond-like brilliance to it.
And then accented with diamonds. Just, wow. Very sparkly.
So hopefully we continue to see this material. I generally just get it from one supplier, and he's the only guy that's come up with this material for me. But he's been a steady supplier, but he's having issues with supply. So we'll see what the future brings. And up next, we're back to a
It's a
Tanzanite necklace.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be.
Ooh, this one's pretty.
Is it that one? Tanzanite pendant, 617. No, it's
356.
like, oh, it is that one. Oh,
356.
okay. I guess I should just look at the screen. Okay, this is Christopher Michael design. Beautiful trillion Tanzanite. I mean, just really top color and just a cool looking pendant. You know, nice long piece. This is 2.5 inches long, probably. Trillions are just known for their brilliance. You know, just a very highly brilliant stone. This particular stone weighs, does it weigh? 3.56 carat is what the trillion Tanzanite weighs. A little over half a carat of fine diamonds with it, and all set, and I think this is 14 karat gold.
I'll try so you guys can kind of see how long it is. That's very pretty.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Looks
Yeah,
good.
that looks really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's a cool style.
Yes.
Christopher Michael design.
Lays really well, nice and straight. I like how the Tanzanite just sits right in there. It's a perfect fit.
So appraised price is $55.90 on it. Our price online $35.90, and 15 off brings it down to $3,051. And that center stone again weighs 356 and half a carat of diamonds with it.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And
More Tanzanites, right? Yep.
more Tanzanite. Surprise, surprise.
No,
Yeah,
they're all pretty.
yeah. We have so many great Tanzanites. And
Yes.
whatever you want in Tanzanite, we've got it. And I continue to buy more. I will buy as much as I can afford while it's available, and the qualities. I can't express enough what the market is right now. It's the best quality, the best price it's ever been. You'll never buy Tanzanite better than you can buy right now. And again, it's COVID related. Nobody's traveling. There's no dealers going to Tanzania to buy, so the availability of material is greater than it's ever been. So, which brings out colors better than they've ever been, and prices better than they've ever been. So, if you ever want a Tanzanite or dream of owning a Tanzanite, the time is now for sure. This particular stone weighs 6.72.
672.
Maybe not.
617.
617?
Yep, 617.
Okay, that's the next piece. Okay. 617?
Which piece do you want?
I
This
don't
one?
know. This is number 24, right?
We're ready for a giveaway.
And it's got a lot of diamonds. I mean, these
Yes.
diamonds are big, and there's almost 2 carats of diamonds. So carat 90 is the weight of diamonds in this piece. So really, really a sparkler.
Yes. It looks like
Yeah.
a flower.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
I mean, the high quality of these diamonds and the size just gives you so much brilliance. Most of the pieces made these
Size is
days
bigger.
are using very small diamonds. This piece is just a way to accent a Tanzanite the best. Adds a little to the price, but man, the beauty is just amazing. Because this piece will appraise at $10,200. Our online price is $79.90, and with the 15 off, it's $67.91. But really, really a special piece, set in 14 karat gold. This piece was designed by Christopher Michael.
This one's on kind of a different chain, but it's cool. This one's kind of got some layers to it, but the halo makes it pop.
Yeah.
It's a lot of diamonds. Very pretty.
Great color.
Yes.
And if you go to our website, this piece will be on MoreGems, but also on TanzaniteJewelryDesigns.com. And there'll be full grading of these stones. I have a new grading system that I think is the right way to grade, that breaks down, it forces me to really look at the stone, because I grade both color in daylight and incandescent, and give them a grading number, and I also grade the clarity, and then I break down the cut into 4 different factors. put all those together and give a number from 1 to 1,000, with the higher numbers being the higher quality stones, and this one will be well up into the 900s as far as the quality of the stone. And you'll also see full videos on the website of these pieces that we're not showing you tonight, which will give you a much better feel for how the whole piece looks.
Steve,
Uh-huh.
Alice has a question for you.
Yeah. Now we have a question from someone.
There is a question on the chat.
Hold on a second.
There you go. There you go.
There's a question on the chat for Steve. Out there, they're saying there's a lot of D-block Tanzanite on the market right now. Is that true? Or can they really identify which block it's coming from?
You can't identify where it's from. Yeah, there's a lot of D block material. You know, my friend is in D block. He's got a mine there, although he hasn't produced for a while. But there's material coming out of D block. But you know, this myth about D block. All the blocks produce some great material. You know, it not only comes from D block. D block is the original block that produced great material, but many other mines that are out of D block do produce great quality. And I don't believe that we can determine exactly what mine they came from. Once it's out of Tanzania, there's no identifying whether it's D block. And everybody, when they have a great looking Tanzanite, they'll just call it D block because we expect D block to be the best. You know, and it's not necessarily so. I've bought stones from other blocks that are every bit the quality of what you get out of D block. You know, but D block still produces a lot of material, and not unusual that you know, that we do see some D block material now, but don't expect just because somebody says it's from D block that it is from D block. You know, the biggest producers was Tanzanite 1 while they were still there mining, and they're not D block, they're C block, and they produced the greatest quantity of everything that was on the market, and they're just very fine stones that came out of Tanzanite 1, so saying that D block is the only one that produces great stones is just not fact. This could be D block. Looks like quality you would expect from D block, but D block has crap too. You know, it's not that everything that comes out of D block is a great stone, but they did produce, they were the original producers, they produced some great stones, so D block got to be known as having the finest available, and for some time it was, but not necessarily true these days. So, but this is a great one. Who cares what block it came from? You know, it's all about quality and not where it's from. It's like so many other things that, you know, you put a name on a source and it gets a higher value because of what it's called, but it really comes down ultimately to what the quality of the stone is, not necessarily where it's from.
Definitely very sparkly, so if you love sparkles, this is the one for you. Like, you could see it even on the white, just like, it's just very...
Well, bigger diamonds
stands
definitely
out,
do help. You know, it just...
But the blue is just, it's great. Great color.
And just not traditional style for now, because we see halos all the time, but the size of the diamonds are a 10th or a 15th the size of what this piece has around it. And the bigger the diamond, the more brilliant the diamond is.
Great diamonds too in there. So.
Yeah.
And on the head too, there's a couple.
All right, I gave the price on that one, didn't I? I think so.
I don't remember.
With the 15% off, yeah, it's $67.91 is what it ends up. So the next one is another Tanzanite pendant.
So how's the, how many giveaways?
Sure, let's do a giveaway. We got something to give away.
The giveaway sleigh is back.
Yeah.
Santa's bringing presents.
Well, let's do an
Sorry.
opal. How about we do
That one. This one.
let's do an opal.
All
Show
right.
that.
So we are giving a loose opal. 2.21 is that? 2.21 carats.
2.21,
$220
$220 down. Yeah.
Once Michael's done picking the winner, we'll show you the little opal here.
Alright, let's take a look.
Very fidgety with little
Yeah,
things.
it's
hard to hold little things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this got a lot of green and orange, like
yeah, it's a little
fire,
more
yeah.
orange body color to it, and green and orange is the primary colors.
See, I'll hold it on my hand so you can kind of get an
Yeah.
idea. This would be a great little ring, like I said, either way. Kinda
And
see
it's
the
close
color.
to standard size, so that's why I picked it, because you don't have to necessarily make a custom ring out of it. You could try it on the black too.
Oh yeah.
Might be easier, but
Oh yeah.
whoop,
Yes, it slides right off.
I'm gonna have to get a new assistant here.
Yeah, sorry. It's my first time. It's the jewelry. It's the jewelry model. Yeah, this has got
Yeah.
cool
Is that
colors.
in focus, Mike?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's just hard.
Oh,
at an
maybe it's
angle.
low.
It's yeah, it's kind
Okay.
of. If I set it down, it just is. Yeah, it's, I'm trying to like angle it. But
You
I
can
feel
do
like
your,
on
you
your
can do your
hand, you
hand.
can get a good idea of the color. It's too little. It's too little.
It's a slippery devil.
Good idea of what it looks like on your hand. All right, so the winner of this opal is Mark G. So Mark G, if you're out there, you just won this opal. What was it? 2.21 carats. So we'll be texting you to let you know that you won. Again, you can pick up in store if you're local, or we can have it sent to you. So congratulations, Mark G, and thanks for tuning in and watching.
Why don't you do the other opal too?
Oh, we're gonna give away 2 opals? This one is kind of a heart-shaped one. 2.32 carats. It's from Ethiopia. I don't know if I can get this open.
You want me to
You
open
might.
it?
You should probably
Don't
open
break your nails.
Oh, or just fling out. Alright. So this one's kind of, like I said, got a little bit of a heart shape to it. This one's got a lot of color too as well. So Michael's and the girls are picking another winner. It's got great color. So yeah, you could set these as well with us too. So if you're ever interested. All right. So the winner of this 2.2 or 2.32 carat opal is Scott W. So I hope you're listening, Scott W. You just won this opal. Congratulations. We will be texting you to let you know that you won, and you can arrange pickup or delivery options as well. So congratulations, and thanks for all of you guys playing as well. So that's great, and we hope you enjoy your presents.
Alright, what's next?
What's next?
Well, you want to talk about this one? Not that one? This one. I don't know if you want to bring that up again.
Sure. This is the piece that we have multiples of, and we think it's a great value for you because it's a carat. You know, on average, these are about a carat 70 in the Tanzanites. They're blue-violet to violet-blue vivid color, so they're very high color, high clarities, just nicely cut stone. This is a parcel I bought that has probably 20 stones in it, and they're just very, very high quality, particularly for this size. Tanzanite gets darker as you get bigger. This is a fairly good size stone. It's a 8 by 6 millimeter. Like I say, it's about a carat 70. And this, you can pick your metal color and we'll produce a piece for you by Christmas. It's available 14 white, 14 rose, or 14 yellow gold. And we will have it to you before Christmas. There's 10 available. Just a nice style that we've done very well with. We've sold many of this style. Has a nice sized diamond on either side of it, as you can see, set east to west rather than your standard north-south direction. All in 14 karat gold, and it's $9.99 for the piece. The price will not show up until you get to checkout. Your final page of the checkout, it'll show the $9.99 price. Otherwise, it's going to show $15.60 as the price on this piece, as it is online, is our online price. So this is a special price on these pieces, and hopefully you'll take advantage of it because it's a significant discount on a really nice piece of jewelry.
Yeah, I think this would look good in the rose gold as well, so it looks pretty.
I think on the website it's pictured in rose gold. We have a picture of one we've done previously in rose gold, and it does look really nice in rose, as it will in yellow gold also. White gold's where the market's at, so that's what we have in stock, but we can produce any of those colors.
It sits low too, so it looks nice. A nice everyday piece again. So.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, and up next is...
I don't even know what's left.
So this is a unique pendant.
Oh, yeah.
This is a collaboration between me and Johnny Vinay. We produced this, I cut both these stones. The top one's an antique cushion that weighs 2.21 carats. The bottom pear shape is 4.52 carats. Both just really top color. And they're all accented by I don't know how much diamond.
I'll find out for you.
Quite a bit.
There's 36 diamonds.
So these I cut into step cuts. I do a lot of step cuts in Tanzanite when I have the availability material. And both these are step cut because it produces a really nice brilliance and accents color real well.
0.80.
And the diamond weight in this is 0.80 carats.
Is there a mill grain in there too? Like it looks kind of.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
diamonds,
yeah, there's a little mill grain pattern around it.
Yeah, again, very detailed. It's very
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't know what you call it when it's not done by a hand tool.
Just,
It's got little bumps around it. Mill grain is what you do, a jeweler does after a piece is produced with a tool that runs around the metal around the outside and produces these ball-like pattern. But this is done in the computer-aided machine, produces this pattern. So it's in the design originally, and if you look at a close-up in the video of the piece, you'll see what we're talking about. But very beautiful colored stones, and just a really nice, unique design.
Yeah, I like the two pieces. Like it's almost two pieces, but they go together. They're connected. And look really nice together.
And the color match is really good
Yes.
on them.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wow, for being, if they're not from the same, then it's crazy how much they match. Lays really nice too.
So with the 15% off, it is $61.88 is the price on this piece. Just
I can't ever remember what side the clasp was on. Somewhere on the right, somewhere on the left. All right. Michael, do you want to put it up on the, again?
Yes.
Just real quick. Keep doing it upside down, but closer up picture of it. All the diamonds. It's very sparkly again.
Yep, real lively stone. And
Yeah.
even the pear shape has brilliance all the way to the tip. We talked about that earlier, and pear shapes being an issue, but this stone is just fully brilliant. You know, and the broader you get the pear shape, the shorter length to width on a pear shape, the more likely it's going to be fully brilliant.
What shape is this one?
That's an antique cushion.
Antique cushion cut. Beautiful. And these diamonds, are they a little bit bigger than the other ones? Like the 4?
Yeah, yes.
They're a little bit bigger than the surrounding
they're
ones.
probably
Okay.
5-pointers, and the others are 3-pointers, maybe.
It looks really pretty.
All right, and the next one is a piece that I think I think
Tourmaline?
Margot did this one also. Yeah. So this is a collaboration between 3 of us. This is Michael's watermelon tourmaline slice from mineralmike.com. Margot Corley did the design. And, we put a metal plate on the back of it, which shows the color of this really well. You kind of get a mirror going through this watermelon tourmaline crystal, and it really shows the color extremely well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And this for watermelon tourmaline is a good clean stone. The outer surface is clean. They're often broken where you only have partial green all the way around them, and not a lot of cracks through it. They're always included, but there's you don't see the cracks that typically run through it. So it's really a beautiful tourmaline. This comes from Brazil, and it's got 2 natural sapphires above it. One a pink, the other a podparasha. Podparasha is kind of pink orange. If you look close, you can kind of see the color. It shows up better on the website probably, but it is a pink orange color. Podparasha is the rarest color in sapphires.
You can kind of tell there.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
know it's
That's
slanted,
better.
but
Yeah.
this one has the more
Uh-huh.
peachy orange one.
So it's just the rarest color in sapphires, and this was part of a parcel that I had that Margot used well with this piece. So it's watermelon tourmaline and 2 sapphires. The sapphires weigh 40 points and 6.18 carat in the watermelon tourmaline. Kind of a different design, and this watermelon tourmaline is highly sought after. You saw a bicolor tourmaline before, the faceted version of this material.
I feel like we were looking in one year because I wanted one, remember? And we were looking, and it was like you couldn't find one that was, like Steve said, a lot of them are cracked or chipped or whatever, and they don't have the green all the way around. So it's hard to find them.
And obviously it's called watermelon because it looks like a slice of watermelon.
Right. It's cool. It's a natural state, right? It hasn't been cut or anything. I mean, maybe cut, I guess, maybe around, right?
Well, they just slice
Or,
it.
or
Yeah,
slice it.
slice
okay.
it and polish the faces.
It's cool.
Pencil shapes, so that's like a loaf of bread kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like a loaf of bread, or like Michael says, they look kind of like pencils. So they're long, real long. They're often this kind of shape can be that length, and that width is typical of tourmaline crystals. So that's just a slice across it. This
Yes.
forms a little differently. When this grows, they grow from inside and grow outward, and as it grows outward, the minerals that are in the solution that it's forming out of change, and you get green color on the outside because of difference in the chemistry of the fluid that was in. Whereas the other tourmaline, here you want to show that
Oh,
one?
yeah.
These form a little differently.
How long is that watermelon tourmaline pendant?
Oh,
I can hold it on my finger. Maybe about
I don't know,
inch and
inch
a
and a half.
half-ish?
Yeah, I would guess
I would
inch and
say
a
about
half.
an inch and a half. You can kind of see.
Told you, Mike, I needed that ruler.
It's about an inch and a half from the top to the bottom.
And it's probably a half-inch wide crystal.
I guess I could show you.
There you go.
Sorry, my
That's how
fingers,
JTV does it.
Do it this
They're
way.
a little more used to doing it, but yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
basically an inch and a half, and the width, and it's about a half-inch crystal. So that's $11.90 is the appraised price, $9.90 is our online price, and $8.41 is the discounted price. Did we
Put it back
we showed
for
the back
this.
of that? Yeah,
Yeah, we showed that. So this has that plate,
yeah.
and then this is the one you were saying.
Yeah,
the
so-
eye color.
So the difference in the growth of these is that the color in the mounted ring changes as the crystal grows longer. As this pencil grows this direction, they grow two directions. They grow out and they grow lengthwise. So as it was growing lengthwise, the minerals changed, and we got two separate colors from one end to the other. So the although they grow the same, the way the materials changed is different, you know.
Right.
So I think this was our last giveaway.
That was the last giveaway.
Yeah. So
All
we've got
right.
one more giveaway coming.
Where's the sleigh, Mike? Santa's delivering the
sorry, Mike, I
presents.
snuck that in
What's
on
the
you.
next present?
You gonna show us?
Yeah. So what is this?
It's
Oh,
another
Aquaprase?
Aquaprase. This is an Aquaprase ring,
Sorry.
and this is from Africa. We don't remember where we thought it was. Namibia, or we're not
I
sure.
don't know if they ever said.
Yeah, no. So big ring again. Statement ring, but really pretty colors again in this Aquaprase. It's not aqua, it's Prasiolite, but has an aqua color in it and kind of unique patterns. You know, this is a totally unique gem that discovered 3 or 4 years ago.
Sorry, the lights are reflecting in it,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's really cool.
So all set in sterling silver. And I don't. What was the price on this ring?
This one's $265.
$265 is price on this piece.
So you kind of see. I always like big rings on my on my middle finger. I feel like it separates them really good. All right, so Mike's picking the winner to see who won this ring.
Alright.
All right. So the winner of this Aquaprase is Aquaprase. I always say it wrong. Aquaprase is Catherine S. So Catherine S, if you're out there watching and listening, you just won this Aquaprase ring. So congratulations. We'll text you again to let you know that you won and how you'd like to get it to you. So deliver or in store again if you're local. So congratulations. Thanks for listening and watching. We hope you enjoy your ring, and I'm sure like the other one we could get this one sized so too for you. So
it's a fairly wide shank, so you'll need just a little bigger than
Yeah.
what a thinner shank would take. So keep that in mind.
yes, looks really nice. So congratulations, Catherine. Thanks for tuning in and watching. We hope you enjoy it.
All right.
What do we have left? The big opal.
So here's another piece that Margot Corley actually just finished this morning.
This one's really cool.
So just really a fabulous opal. It weighs 24 karat 80. And just look at the colors in it. I mean, they're really dramatic. I cut the opal, and this is from Ethiopia again. But beautiful play of color.
And the heads, it's kind of hard to see, but it's very unique.
Yeah, Margot does some
Yeah,
unique
really
work.
cool
And again,
stuff.
it's a solid 14 karat back on the piece, just to protect it from skin oils and keep the back of it clean. And accenting the stone are pink spinels. You know, spinel's a natural gem, and these are beautifully cut, round, brilliant pink spinels. There's 35 points in the spinels. All 14 karat. Praise price on this is $6,055. Again, almost a 25 karat opal. $41.50 is our online price, and the 15 off with gift 15 is $35.27. So that's a big piece.
Really
Yeah.
cool. The opal colors.
And these opal pendants are things that people tell me over and over that how many compliments they get on them. You know, partly because they're bigger size, but the beauty of the colors that are in them, really dramatic. And when you see them in daylight, it's just an amazing thing.
Yes, I always get compliments. Not that I go anywhere anymore, but
Your dogs like them.
sure. But yeah, opal always gets people wondering. Yeah, it's very pretty. Lays really good. I know this chain doesn't come with it, right? But
No.
this length is actually like really good for
Yeah, to show it off.
to show it off. So nice with even
That's
like
probably 16.
a black shirt. I always like opals with black. Like kind of makes it stand out. Not with this white, but you kind of get an idea. Looks, yeah, this is a good length chain with it. So yeah, shop on More Gems. Get your Christmas presents in early.
Yeah, shop both Tanzanite. Did we take care of that yet? Do you know?
No, but I'll add the coupon.
Yeah. So as soon as we're done with the show, we'll add the coupon code to Tanzanite Jewelry Designs. So anything on MoreGems.com or TanzaniteJewelryDesigns.com will be available with the 15% off coupon code.
Jewelry only?
Huh?
Is it just jewelry?
No, I think it's anything. Yeah, anything on those two sites. You know, through December 9th, we're offering the 15% off coupon code GIFT15. So take the opportunity to look through there. We have many, many pieces, many new pieces that are on there. If you haven't been in the store or looked online for a while, there's just many pieces we produced. Beautiful designs, both in Tanzanites and other colored gems. So, all right, folks, remember, shop online at MoreGems.com, as well as subscribe to us on YouTube at MoreGems. That's going to do it for us today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and sign up for alerts for when we go live. Also, check out all our video links and info at the bottom of the stream. Until next time, I'm Steve Moriarty. Keep on gemming.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here, Carrie.
Yes, I hope
appreciate
everyone
it.
enjoyed
Yeah.
the modeling of the jewelry. Gives you a better idea, of how it looks and stuff. So, all right.